Yo, big up Jacob, thank you for the tier 1. That's goat. That's goat. Thank you so much. I think I'm taking the hot dog, honestly. That's a big dog. Whatever.
You taking the big dog? How long till the game starts? It's already midnight.
It's 1 AM, mate.
I don't think I'm staying up for this, to be honest, guys.
Come on, crazy.
Who wants my host? Who wants my host?
Anta needs it.
Should I give it to... No, I'm not gonna give it to Anna. Fuck Anna. Oh yeah, I should get a new chair. I feel like the chair... Ah, fuck it, it's part of the experience, isn't it, you know?
Yes. Somebody
Alright,
said in chat, can someone explain Gabi to me? I missed its origin.
Just, that's... For you, honestly, that's Gabby, mate.
Gabi.
Alright, how do I host? So I end stream and then just type /host?
No, don't
do it
end
before
stream
you
yet.
end.
Just put /raid.
/raids before I end?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm giving it to Harry X, okay? You've had enough money, is that okay?
Yeah, that's really fine.
Sorry, mate. Alright. Is it Harry_OW?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Can you afford it with that TU salary? A new chair? Probably not, to be honest with you, mate. But if 5 more people subscribe to me in the next 30 seconds, I can buy a new chair. 5, 4, 3. Gabby. 5, 4,
5, 4,
3,
5, 5.
5.
Come on.
5.
5.
5.
Come on, guys, please. The chat
Five.
is shocking it. The chat is
5.
5.
5.
5.
6.
Come on, guys,
Gabby.
subscribe.
Gabby,
Only
Gabby,
5 to
Gabby.
go, guys.
The chat is shocking it, bro.
Fucking joking, but not subbing. Okay. Alright, there you go, Hardy, mate. Alright, now I can end stream or what?
You have to wait. There's like a... Does it go through automatically when you type it? I always just do the buttons.
There you go, raid now. Boom! Enjoy that, Hardy, okay?
Wait, I just raid myself. Yo, Christopher W, thank you so much for the huge raid, bro.
No
90
worries.
million viewer raid, bro.
Yes,
Chris, I
no
didn't even know
bother.
you were streaming, dude. Thank you so much.
I was this whole time I was streaming. Alright, okay. GG's, guys. See you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm
Good night.
probably going to do this a few more times given the circumstances of my lack of employment. So, see you soon.
Tomorrow, Chris.
Mate, it's an unbelievable story, but I think I'm busy.
Unbelievable story.
I think I have to fucking look after Heesung tomorrow. He's sleeping at mine because he just got chopped on.
way.
Mate, what can I do? They
Yeah.
just tell me, oh yeah, by the way, Heesung needs to sleep at yours. And I say, what time's he coming? And then no one replies to me. So all I know,
He could
what
be
can
here
I
any
do?
minute.
It could back. Hopefully he's coming. All right, okay. See you later, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Hi, I'm racist and I watch Christopher OW. Chris sleeping with Heesung, he's hung. Okay, can you guys take over the cast? I'm gonna make food.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Good for it.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah.
You know what? At this point, might as well.
Yeah. At this juncture, I think I can manage it.
Juncture, I like that word, bro. Making up words on the spot.
Trying to expand my vocabulary. So now instead of giving them the slip, say misdirected
You're
them
giving
at
them
this
the
juncture. Just using different words to make sure our vocabulary bigger.
You actually can't say slip?
And it looks like the juncture is done.
Looks like the slip is done. And that seals the juncture.
We're getting better at this, I think, yeah. What's the MVP? Oh, Chronic wins it?
What?
That can't be true.
Congrats to Chronic. Let's fucking go. MVP performance last series, so of course he gets it, mate. Bro, how is Nightmare so bad?
But potentially, they would. You know, we had this. I asked you this question at the end of the last yesterday's cast of just, is this an SSG playing down or a Nightmare playing up, or what is it? You know, is Nightmare actually just really good?
Mm.
I think we might have got our answer.
Yeah.
It might have been an SSG played really bad.
Nah. Garbage situation. A classic one at that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why you can't say slip, Xavier?
I don't know. Since when can't you say slip?
Is
I
it
thought it was just
offensive?
no. I thought it was just a joke about like we just said it all the time.
I mean, he was giving him the slip.
Oh wait, Cass and Wheats.
Okay, want to make sure.
Wheat?
Cool, good.
They're doing the pre-game thing with both
again,
coaches.
we've got both of you.
Oh yeah.
You know, Johnny, I know you said you had a couple of questions you wanted to have going into this with both of them. So who do you want to hit up first between the two?
All right. We gotta clear this up. We gotta clear this up. Casaurus, is it your birthday?
All right.
It is my birthday, yes. So I'd love nothing more from Wheat
Happy birthday.
than a nice win.
Happy birthday, man. I don't know if I can give you a gift like that, but we can make something else happen.
Happy birthday.
All right, Wheats can't get you.
Whoa!
Happy birthday. Wheats doesn't want to give that nice of a birthday gift. Yeah, you know, I agree with that. I don't think that's maybe the first thing you think of, but okay. So Johnny, what was your second one?
Well, I wanted to ask Wheats. First of all, obviously, took a bit of a loss yesterday against Team Liquid. There were some bans deferred in the first those couple of maps there. Like, what really was the game plan against Liquid yesterday versus to what you guys have in store for today's matchup?
I think yesterday we were just not really playing our own game. We were kind of overthinking ourselves, and you know, today
we were playing
more or
our
less
own
went back to
game.
basics, and it worked out pretty well. So.
Okay, all right. So I'll have a question now on the other side after that. So it's going to be Casaurus. After what you played yesterday, you had put yourself into the grand finals, and now you were able to sit in the wings for a moment, see how Geekay is playing, and
where did that tracer come from?
Grand finals. Is there anything that you?
I just got one clip.
Weeds just mentioning going back.
Yes, I literally got one clip.
Feeling is a little different, or do you still?
While making food as well.
You go to the kitchen, get flagged in one clip.
Oh, it's so
I think they were
tilting.
trying out new stuff yesterday. I think the patch hit and they tried to figure out like a new comp for them. I don't think necessarily worked out like Wheat said. I think we'll see the old GK style with the Hazard, with the BAP, with the Lucio a lot today, and we'll have counters ready for that.
I guess I have to ask though. You know, you beat them yesterday, but there was one composition you weren't quite able to overcome, and that was the Batiste Lifeweaver. So, given that they've been so extremely good on that composition throughout the stage, do you have something a little special planned if GK brings it out here today?
Yeah, we're ready. We were ready yesterday too, and we actually overcame it quite well on Kings Row, and they ended up coming out with some insane clutch. But now we're even more ready for it.
Alrighty, well, we greatly appreciate both of your time. Thank you so very much, Wheats and Casaurus, for being with us to talk a little bit before getting into this, what we're hoping to be in a very exciting matchup between the two of you for this grand finals. I know you've got so much more ahead of you, but right now we're really looking forward to seeing who gets that #1 spot. So thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for the birthday wishes and best of luck, Sweet.
What's your prediction for this game, Xavier?
Team Liquid is closer than last time. Maybe it is like a 4-2 or something.
4-2. Yeah,
To
yeah.
Liquid, yeah.
I can see it. Liquid is looking strong.
What was so funny? Well, I'll make a deal with you, Pro Tour. If you find out, you tell me, and if I find out, I'll tell you.
But sometimes life is all about having fun, you know?
Well, that's why we're going to tell each other, because then we can share the fun. We just need to figure it out first.
Yeah, that's good. Good shot.
Hey, and this is the clean feed we're working with here, so we'll just get game audio when it starts and background music until then.
Clean feed.
Alright, confirmation that Zera's in. Not too many surprises.
It's not circuit after all. What's map 1? Do you
I don't know
know?
if I've seen it yet. Have we? Or have I just got... Was I, like, tapped out at the time? Let me check Wikipedia. No, nothing yet.
I miss Chris. It's like he's still with us, you know?
Ever since he got that new Korean son, he's just been different. You know, he's changed.
Yeah. Listening to a lot of K-pop lately.
Someone was telling me the other day that when there is like a level of tension at the border between North and South Korea, you know, in the, what do they call it? Is it a demilitarized zone or something? Right on the border. Sometimes when there's tensions between the two countries, North Korea will sometimes play their national anthem on loudspeaker to try and, you know,
It's aura.
just piss them off. So in response, South Korea play K-pop at max volume back at them.
Is that true?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just
funny
taking the
as fuck.
piss at the border. Yeah, there's actually more shit talk at the border of North and South Korea than there is in Overwatch.
Yeah, I believe that. Everyone's just being way too nice. Let's have a good game, guys. Good luck. Let's have a good game, okay? I respect you a lot. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm gonna stop your shitting. Coaches can talk as well more, you know? Like, a coach is not gonna choke after talking, so I don't know. Just start yapping.
Get North Korea on the
Somebody
main
in chat-
broadcast. Now we're thinking, yeah.
Somebody in chat said the crazy thing. No, somebody said, did Chris actually get fired into? The crazy thing is the salary is still the same. Can you get fired from volunteer work?
It's true. It's true. I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
That's
you get
what-
fired from a
yes.
job, and sometimes the job just sort of fades into no longer existing.
Yeah. And sometimes the job was never real to begin with.
Sometimes the job was just the friends we made along the way.
Yes, yes. Why are you not on the desk, Xavier?
Because I told you, because I'm too problematic.
Well, you are not problematic at
I'm
all.
telling you, I'm literally too problematic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, bald guys. Hello. Wait, has Hardy got the Harry Potter cloak on? I was just making some food. Still in the process. I'm having a sandwich, a scarce sandwich to keep me over the road.
All right, here we go. Map number
Oh.
1, Team Liquid's pick. Ilios with a Lucio initial ban, and Geekay are going to ban for Freya. So Freya by far the most viable hit scan on Ilios, and Team Liquid obviously know that Geekay normally play like a Hazard Kiri Lucio here. So potential alternatives are either, I think, a Juno Brig, I guess. They could just Ana Brig Mirror. I imagine Team Liquid are going to Ana Brig here.
You think there's an option to have the Vua Baptiste here? They did on Corfu Aces in the previous game.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of high grounds that actually BAP and Lifeweaver can be quite reasonable at playing on. Like, it's not the craziest idea, and they can still play the Hazard with that as well.
Yes, I would love that, to be honest. From them.
Oh, hello.
Are we seeing this right now? Ilios, Lucio, Freya bans map 1?
I'm seeing it. You got to read?
I reckon it's going to be Winston Anakiri or some ball Anakiri coming out from Team Liquid here. Like, they love a bit of Anakiri this patch. Usually they pair it with the Winston, but I don't know, it's Ilios, man. Like, ball's a treat here, no?
Yeah. Team Liquid probably going to stick to the Hazard still, and then it's just a question of whether they do just like an alternate where they just Juno Brig, or if they do like, I think Hattie was suggesting, like, if they just do like the BAP Lifeweaver or something.
I would love if they just put the BAP Lifeweaver Hazard.
Oh, BAP Lifeweaver Hazard on Koff versus Ball.
Yeah,
GG,
fuck
bro.
it. Fuck it. No.
Fuck it. Let's lose.
No.
Hashtag Let's Go Liquid. Hashtag pissing my pants. Hashtag Liquid everywhere. Thank you, Copper. Thank you, Copper. OC Cast says, bois affected. Bois.
Wow.
Hey, everybody, can we please get some bois for OC as she's kindly come and visited the chat? Let's get a wall of bois going, please.
We can get a bois streak on this for sure.
We need a bois streak. Don't fuck up the bois streak.
That's it. I'm getting involved.
And chat, if you would like to unflatten OC while you're here, go right ahead. I'm sure she would appreciate it. We're getting another ad for some PvE content.
Did you know they were going to make this the new competitive game mode?
Wait, I saw it on Reddit, but I heard that Anta is just
it's now just going to be
misrepresenting everything.
top score PvE.
Oh my god, I was having a look through that thread, and it's actually insane, though, like, the narratives that people write about you if you just let something just simmer. Like, why would Anta intentionally lie about this? And then it's just two people circle jerking together. It's like, he's just like that. Like,
Wait,
it's not the first time he's done this. Like,
did you see the boo comment? The boo comment had me fucking going. Hold on.
The what? Oh yeah, but that's like a copy
BHU?
pasta or something, right?
I don't think it's. Are you sure it's a copy pasta? I think
that's a copy pasta. I posted that in my Discord, and they said you've fallen for a common copy pasta.
Are you sure? Because this guy has, like, he's commented multiple times, like, about us. Are you sure? I don't know.
It turns out the person at the top that was saying Anta has a history of misrepresenting the truth, 3 months ago, I fucking hate Uncoachable, most annoying Overwatch podcast, in their comments. It's like, yep, there it is. Just a hater waiting for their fucking moment.
I was
Fight
saying
the
this.
threat, Xavier, pull it up.
Wait, hold on. I've broken my clean feed. Give me a second.
Craig broke it, mate.
Craig! There we go.
Craig!
Where was it? It's fucking old now. Blah, blah, blah. Is
Blah,
dead?
blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah. Fuck, it's all the match threads. Map pool voting. Competitive teams. Where's big... Was it the Sean one? No, maybe it wasn't in the Sean one. It was the one before it. Oh wait, Nev has it.
Compo W threads for the day.
Yeah, there's actually so many threads. Oh no, this is the one I was thinking of. This is just about the Uncoachable episode. Here we go. I know, I swear this boo guy just has it in for us, you know?
Let's see.
Where is it?
Did you see that Redditor made up why Sugar Free was called Lenny? What did they say? What was their reasoning? Because I'm pretty sure Lenny's just named Lenny because of what's it? Lenny the Shark? Lenny the Shark in like Shark Tale, and I think he spelled shark wrong as a kid and wrote Shrek. So Lenny's just called Lenny because of Lenny the Shark in Shark Tale. That's not made up. That's real.
It's this one.
Hey,
we
Ante, will
paste.
you offer private coaching? Yeah.
Don't wanna
I'm about to
see
be unemployed, so
international line.
fucking book
I'll
up.
put it in your chat.
Show it on your stream. I want to see
I'll
it.
put it on my stream.
Control the POVs you watch on
I
the
can
official
100%.
WWE
Mate, hold on, I need to
broadcast.
shut up these fucking adverts.
In the mainstream and up to 4-player POVs.
You link it in my chat too?
Yeah, hold on. Do you want the
What
link or
program?
just for text?
Watch it on your mobile.
Text. Is this the boo comment?
Yeah.
Ah, I've seen it already. Doesn't matter.
Or cast it to the big screen with
Can 100% see Ante intentionally lying. Adding the live bot asking should replace regular is this to shit on the devs. People like Anta, Commander X, many other esports focused community members have a habit of trying to make themselves out to be geniuses. That's not nice.
That's always me. And I think I've achieved it,
Why?
really.
I just want you to think I'm a genius as I sit here drinking and wallowing in my misery, you know? Like,
I think we pulled it off. We're pretty regarded, pretty elite, pretty genius-like.
I mean, you know, some more than others. Chris, obviously, is the one that I'm referring to.
Yeah, I mean, he's the smart one of the group.
Goofy
And then-
Jokester, thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back.
I think Chris is the smart one, I'm the looks, and then you're just like the token foreigner.
Yeah, I'm the token foreigner that just spews shit 24/7.
It's the smart
it
one, the
says-
handsome one, and the one with a funny accent.
I cannot
Then
make
it
that a
says
reality. Goofy
Anta
Jokester.
is in my top 3 geniuses list. So you're up there.
I love being in the top 3 geniuses.
Danny got you.
Please sign Ange instead of Thanos with 2 S's. Looking into it.
Looking into this.
The more terminally unemployed you are, the more attractive you are. I've heard this.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're on
when
a
you
hot
walk through
streak, then.
storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Thank you, Josh Chip9.
What a
Post
lovely
that shit one
poem.
more time, and I'm gonna ban. Post
What?
that shit one more time, and I'm banning you from the chat if you don't give me money, dude. Like,
What a lovely
That's for
poem
sure a
about
Bible
weathering
quote,
the
no?
storm.
weather the storm. Dividends, damage is done.
Slip.
Slip.
Flip.
All right, see you later, Josh Chip.
Did you ban him?
Yep.
Good ban.
Did you see
Guys,
the
can we
one
load
where
into this map?
someone called Unto Far Right? No. When did they call Unto Far Right?
I'm far right.
Dude, Anta
Jesus,
is
if I'm
the...
far right, what
Dude,
is
Anta
correct?
is...
And Chris is
Anta
off the
the
scale.
most- Anta is the most left of the group.
For sure, yeah.
I am like demonstrably the wokey of the group.
Yes, he actually is. He
And
genuinely
I'm
is.
far right.
It's actually funny as fuck.
Yeah, but how many of you guys have a Trump hat, to be fair? Oh, assemble your heroes. Cup is going into it.
Assembling.
I get some series of digits in some kind of declining
29,
fashion.
28,
You're
27,
behind.
26.
28, 27,
Wait.
26.
I'm ahead is what I am.
25,
You're
that's what I
ahead,
meant,
yes.
24,
23,
I'm synced.
22, 21,
It just
20,
works.
18, 17. I
Stop
pause.
it.
Can you
Stop it,
count?
Hardy.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
finish. We're all in sync, bro. 15, 14.
I'm literally in the
No,
sync.
no, we're good. We're good.
12.
Okay, Monkey Ana Break was Monkey Ana Kiri.
I'll allow it, Josh Chip. Thank you for the beautiful poem. All right, Monkey versus
Right, mirror.
Monkey. I do think that Team Liquid are asking for trouble going here and doing this. To be perfectly honest with you, I think that Ball Lucio Kiri would have been a great option for them here, but instead rolling out in a Monkey mirror. I know they're solid on the Anakiri, but Ana Brig Cass, this is Geekay's bread and butter. One of Geekay's strongest comps. Admittedly a bit sleeper because we haven't seen it in a while, is the slow comp, the Ana Brig hit scan. We could even see Lethal making a move over to the Ash here, and it could be really good. And straight away, Lethal's just walked up on Vega and taken him to the cleaners.
You two
One of you
making
guys
lunch,
can talk
Addy?
anytime now.
I'm gonna let you guys take over this.
All right,
Honestly,
we were
I'm
both
gonna
waiting.
chill.
Our politeness, but I'll
Yes,
jump in here.
yes.
I'll jump in.
Respect.
I'm gonna let you guys. Gotta give you the respect.
All right,
Thank you, bro. Thank
there
you.
was an option here for Vega to swap after that early death as well, but sticking Bakiri, so will force a bit more of a tenuous backline from Team Liquid. Jump comes in, bubble onto Lethal as well. He's just completely isolated. Kufra is zoned for backline, but no kills, and Rupal's going to swing back round as Tree comes back to clear that. Player advantage now as Team Liquid move forward. On top of this brig, Admiral was in all sorts of trouble, and this should be a full backline cleanup here for Liquid. All trades, only one he's out by.
Tree gets traded there.
If Cuppa can get out here, that could be huge. Get Ultraviolet all the way to that Nano boost. They're going to need the Nano too, because RuPaul already has his own in the back pocket, and a Nano Fire or a Nano Monkey could both be deadly. Geekay's Nano turn, though, could be perhaps even better, because there's no Brigida to keep RuPaul alive. If he doesn't space properly, it will be a one jump, one die situation, so I've got to be very careful of that. Lots of options for both teams right now. Nano comes out first tempo onto Tree, and he pushes very aggressively. Too much of a swing from Geekay, didn't get the Nano on time, so Lethal's just going to go down, and they're going to have to back off on this one.
Yeah, quick reset for Geekay, then they'll get their own Nano turn. Team Liquid have a little bit of a look, seeing if they can find anything more, but there's nothing there for them. There's a Nano turn now for Kufa onto point. It's going to be Infected trying to trade for backline on top of UV here. Rockets coming down as well, causing UV all sorts of problems. He's completely isolated, and Kufa, he just dies through his Nano here, doesn't get Primal.
That's a tough one for Geekay. Perhaps that Nano boost onto Kufra a little bit forced. They were already at a deficit. You see Maimon blinking backline and dying early on in the piece. Maybe Geekay should have taken the full reset after RuPaul's Nano turn. Gone with full condition. Maybe rushing things just a little bit. You can see now Lethal stepping up on the right-hand side with Maimon. Maimon misses the pulse bomb on Infected, but Infected gets scared and pops the Primal Rage for apparently nothing at all. Jumps backline now. Ultraviolet winning the duel versus Zero. No perks online, so gonna have to give it away. And Geekay, they've gotten the flip for nothing at all.
Oh, they kill Infected as well. Lethal coming back. Fan Bahammer to finish the job. Saves the life of Admiral as well. And they get back on point here. And this is a really efficient fight, actually, for Geekay. They've got their own Primal for rally for next fight. It's looking really good for them. Just need to worry about this barrage timing from Tree.
Oh, deep jump now from Cuppa. He's zoning backline. Not entirely sure what Lethal thinks he's high nooning right now, as the entire enemy team is in the right lane. But Lethal is a player that's known more for his aim than his brain, so we will have to allow him. Geekay with the backstep now, trying to charge up their next Nano boost. Ultraviolet has crept ahead of RuPaul on that one. Vega still hasn't used his first Kitsune rush. He's been antied, TP forced. Now there's no backline cooldowns remaining for Team Liquid, but Geekay still in control. Rally for the peel, Primal for the aggress, and Ultraviolet 90% to that Nano boost.
Yeah, getting very close to it now. Kufa's on half HP. Infected still trying to clear some space, but he can't commit too hard until RuPaul has this Nano. They come up to it, but it's last fight territory. Team Liquid have to make this retake work to keep the map alive. Eyes on Tree for this Nano. Comes in all over it. Onto the backline. Rally is not enough from Admiral. He's on the run, but Tree is on the chase. Has barrage, but can't go any deeper. Important trade from Wimo means it's all to play for now for Geekay. They're coming back into it. Primal has been popped by Kufa. Forces cooldowns out of Vega, but nothing more. He's trying to catch Tree now as well. Can't lock him up in the room now. Kufa keeps committing for Vega. Vega is low. Will get that kill, but the barrage execution. That's a reset, but Geekay have another fight.
Vega still has not used his first Kitsune rush here, Xavier. Eyes on, though, because this is really all on Ultraviolet and Lethal to save the day at this point. Team Liquid, they get to come back in with a counter Nano for Lethal. And if Lethal can go gangbusters with this Nano boost, there is a chance. Maybe Copper can do something as well, but I really do like the counter Nano here. Game-winning Pulse Bomb from Zero, though. Catches Ultraviolet with the Nano boost. That's 2 fights in a row that he's gone down with that ultimate. So low is Infected. Zero also quite low. You can see Geekay just trying to stagger on and off the point, on and off the point.
Low.
Admiral trying to escape. He's still alive right now. Oh my god, Zero misses the blink pulse as well, but it's just not enough. Geekay, they're losing members left, right, and center. It's only Cuppa remaining. Once again, a staggered Nano onto Cuppa, but he's got no Primal Rage. It's 5v1. There's no way they can take him down. And Geekay, it's just slipped through their fingers.
Honestly, a blow for blow Ilios, and it just comes up to Zero's clutch play at the end that just sets him up. As soon as UV dies, all of their ability in that is just so cooked, and there's no sustain, but they have to try and stay there, and they just get bled out. And a win for Liquid, but a tight one.
Oh, very tight one indeed. Super slim margin for getting that one over the line, and really, just a game-winning pulse coming out from Zero there. That's 2 fights in a row that Ultraviolet was not able to get that Nano boost off. He's 1-4 right now, having a real rough one. Backline really struggling. You can see Vega He might have been a bit light on Kitsune rushes, but overall, like, the kills for Team Liquid are so much higher. There's only 2 players on the side of Geekay Esports that actually have more than 2 eliminations right now, but the objective control from Geekay was good. They got that free flip, they had Admiral ping-ponging on and off the point, but now we're seeing it.
Finally, we on Bob Weaver.
All right, now this is going to be a comp. It's a lot of ability to pull Kuffer out of these aggressive positions, so we can actually commit onto RuPaul in some of these and rely on an Admiral to save him. And Tree's actually going to swap as a result. He's going Hanzo. Okay, feels like it might die a lot in this Hazard potentially as well, but we'll see how it matches up now. Gonna group up with his backline now, Tree. Sonic onto the high ground, looking for this early kill pressure onto the Tracer. Eyes on UV as well, but we need to see this Hazard timing from Kuffer. He can go for backline, but he's also much better at forcing the point than the Winston will be. And it's first flip for Geekay as a result. Team Liquid didn't seem too interested in that one.
Now, I can't say that I'm too keen on this Hanzo pick here. I think it's a real liability. This is not King's Row. That being said, Lethal and Admiral have both gone down to the dives. No success at all for Geekay Esports here. They were not able to close the gap onto anything squishy. And instead, they got a first cap, and immediately they will fall to pick after pick. Sombra swap coming out from Lethal here as well. He's had enough of the Ash instantly. Doesn't want to play that into the Hanzo Kiri.
Difficult though, the Tracer Sombra on this map, the ability to get onto RuPaul on the backline here, really hard for all the Geekay heroes here, so we'll see how they set up. For now, Lethal is trying to set up behind with that hacked Mega, maybe trying to find an angle on point to overload it. Infected's going to jump back to help the rest of his team on point, so Lethal will reset on the high ground. Still probing, he's going to spot Vega right now. Virus will connect, but Vega gets around the corner. Infected playing very slow and passive right now. He's just playing to help and mark his team on point, clear up any of these threats from Geekay. Onto the backline now, forces Lethal back out of that one, but he's taking a lot of damage. RuPaul has the Nano to keep this one contested. Lamp on point. Here is the Nano now onto Infected. No kills just yet, but he is looking at this BAP, and yeah, RuPaul will finish it. Up on the Petal, can't get that one, but the damage should be done here as he jumps back to try and deal with this. The grip out of Pulse Bomb, though. Wimone goes for his own Pulse, finds nothing. Geekay can reset, but still no progress for him, and Lethal might be in trouble behind. Yeah, Tree headshot to finish it.
Oh, this is brutal now for Team Liquid, or rather for Geekay, as they are just bleeding out. Team Liquid remain in control. Cuffer's got his body on the point though, and with the tree coming through, they might be able to leverage a flip. You can see Infected going deep. He has the Primal Rage. He intends to use it. Can't secure any kills inside this tree right now. Has to pop the Primal just to try and get somebody outside of it all. Trying to Primal Maymone off the map. He's fine. Tree is going to get the one shot now onto Maymone though, and it's all going pear-shaped for Geekay. This is turning into the final fight, and we still haven't seen a good ult fight. UV goes down at 85%. It's just Lethal and Cuffer versus the world.
Oh, they know where Lethal is as well. If they can find him on the drop, he's going to be in big trouble. They need this EMP and Geekay. They have no time to waste. They have to rush towards point. Admiral is back on Moira. UV on Kiri. Like Chris and Hattie in ranked in this comp right now. Lethal coming back. Ramon's going to die as he hits the touch. And now, big problems. Lethal needs a kill. We just solo EMPs for Tracer. Does confirm the kill, but no one can get the touch.
Ah, BAP Weaver Hazard on Ilios. So ambitious, trying to play such a squishy backline on Koth. Makes sense on these hybrid maps, on maps like King's Row, on Circuit, where your backline can play far, play wide, and peel for each other. But on Koth, how do you safely play Weaver on Koth? So ambitious from them. And after such a close showing on the Annabrig Winston mirror, why would they change that up?
I also think when they play as BAP Weaver and they have success, invariably it's on like a Circuit Royale type thing against a brawly composition. Where actually a Winston Tracer duo loves playing into something like a BAP Weaver, you know? Anyone tries to take these jewels, for Tracer Winston love going with that. And you saw the way Team Liquid were playing. They weren't trying to overextend and force kills on the backline. Because normally, if it's an Ana standing on the high ground, you kind of have to do something because the nades and the sleep can carry. But if it's a BAP Weaver, you don't have to worry that much, you know? Like, UV can do a bit of damage, but there's minimal impact from him. There's not the same game-winning cooldowns available. So Infected just played it super slow through point, made sure that Geekay couldn't win any of these duels with a Hazard or anything like that. And it all just became pretty straightforward.
Oh, goodness. Usually this is when the slop would kick in, but I don't know if I have any slop energy at this point.
I'm at the end, I feel like.
You're at the end of your tether? Did you do China this morning or something?
Yeah, I did China this morning as well. And I've done... China was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, like, a little bit later than Korea, but similar times. But it was 3 matches today, including a best-of-7 final. So, I only got like a couple of hours break, and it's just super warm in the UK, and the UK houses aren't built for heat, so it's just been very warm,
Crying at the moment.
very long, lack of sleep after the Saturday a little bit as well. So I'm flagging.
Oh, yeah, I got up today and it was like, it's really hot inside, and then I realized that like while I was asleep, it's like 30 something degrees outside, like maybe 33 degrees, and the Koreans have turned the heater on to 80 Fahrenheit.
No way.
To 80 Fahrenheit, and it's just pumping permanently because where the thermostat is like the most insulated part of the house, where there's just no chance that the outdoor temperature will affect it. Whereas all the computers are right next to the windows and whatnot. So like not only is the outdoor heat seeping in, but also the heater is pumping 24/7 to make sure that you actually fry. Shocker. Yeah,
Is
I'll
that
floss. Flat time pod.
Also, did they shoot themselves in the foot a little bit there, Geekay, with the Freya ban? Because I feel like Freya, like, if you have to play hit scan on Ilios, it's actually pretty rubbish, I feel like, in a lot of situations compared to, like, if you can just play the Farah Tracer. But Geekay can't really do that with Lethal. But so they force him onto the Cass, and then it's just, like, all these hard ones, then he swaps Sombra. So I don't know if that ban actually ended up doing them more harm than good. You know, like all
provide analysis, but I was replying to something in chat and I heard nothing.
It's like all the. Do you remember last year Toronto would have these problems on Ilios against the good dive teams where everyone would run Tracer Echo and they would have to play Tracer Ashe just because of Merit's existence. I feel like it's the same situation like with Lethal, but Freya actually solves this problem. But it was Geekay who banned the Freya, so Tree gets to go Farah.
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, you're neglecting the fact that Lethal is like an actual Freya denier, you know? Like, he will never pick that shit, I feel. Like,
yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, because it's like, they would just Freya v Freya, and Tree's just a significantly better Freya than Lethal is. So, like, I don't think that it really makes sense at the end of the day. Like, Freya's a good solution to, like, the Echo or the Farah, but if Freya's available, Tree's going to play the Freya, and Tree's going to gap Lethal on it. I thought that they should have played Ashe for both. I thought that they should have played, like, Winston Ashe the whole way through, like Winston Ashe and a Brig, but they did not go for that approach. They went for the Cass on Well, which is like not terrible, but then the backweaver point is just silly, I think.
Yeah, I mean, because that Well was neck and neck. If it wasn't for that zero pulse bomb, that, who knows, it's like a proper 50-50 last fight, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
really.
I really think they would have won if 2 fights in a row UV didn't die with Nano. Like, just no Nano. Tough. How's the chair talking? Wireless headset. I'm gonna let the chair keep talking, actually, but not by bringing you with me.
All right, King's Row, the choice from Geekay. Obviously, we're in best of 7, so plenty of way to go in this series still. Kiri ban from Geekay, and it's a hazard ban in response from Team Liquid. So is this another map where they would try and Ana Kiri quite a lot? Or at least on first point, maybe? Team Liquid, I mean, now. He's in the kitchen. Gonna be an Alari instead coming out from Vega. So a similar style of comp, but slightly different hero. And it's going to be Mei from Zera, Hanzo from Tree. Hanzo is very much a classic on King's Row first point. For defenders, especially for attackers though. I imagine it's going to be Vega and Zera are setting themselves up here to hold the hotel area. Everyone else is going to hold high ground. And they're going to try and resist or avoid situations where Infected has to drop and contest point directly. Keep him on that high ground. Keep Rupal and Tree in those strong positions. What's this Lep tweet? Wait, did you see this tweet, Max? Are you still in the kitchen? He's still in the kitchen. Hold on. I'll lock in for the fight. We can come back to it. Alright. Gonna be high ground for Tree. Infected is top left as we expected. And Tree with the opening pick onto UV. Turning now to deal with the Tracer. Recall has been forced. Can't find the exit frag. but they're going to have to reset and wait for UV to go as they continue to try and play this Bat Life Weaver here on the attack. It's Remartra though with it this time from Kuffer. Wimone is still behind. Vega has eyes on that. He's awfully low. The healing pylon and a Maywall to help him hide. Wimone's still harassing him though. Vega's in a lot of trouble going back in there, but Wimone can't confirm the kill. Tree's trying to help. They've relieved the pressure, but Kuffer is pressuring the point all the while, creating a little bit of space. Now Tree has moved left-hand side to challenge Lethal. Lamp has been forced out from UV, but Vega will eventually die behind. Wimone, a constant thorn in his side. Tree trying to find the counter pick right now, but a tick has gone through and it is getting higher and higher. Lethal's going to take down Zera, and now they've got this wide angle onto Infected, who is completely separated from his backline. Has to spin onto point, needs a lot of help here, but RuPaul doesn't have the window yet. Tree's going to find another trade, but now there is a Remartra in his face. They pocket him out of it. He's going to live, and Team Liquid might be able to stabilize off the back of this. He's still in the kitchen. Coming back now, window on point from RuPaul, and this is going to slow him down. And there's a pulse bomb behind. Wimone is looking for it, eyes onto it, but recalls onto the high ground, goes for Hanzo, but misses. Tree's going to force Wimone back, chases him out as well. Bit of damage, but no kills, and the point force comes through from Geekay again. This time they have a window and Tree to keep this point force going. Team Liquid desperate for Zera's Blizzard right now. UV's going to jump onto the high ground, but has to be careful as Tree is watching that angle. Now it's flipping background, window onto the point to force Infected off. He takes a back step. He has the Terror Surge, but Dragon's going to buy him a bit of time first. Separates Kuffer, but here is the Tree, so Kuffer can stay on point. And now he has the Annihilation. So much staying power. Infected needs a kill, but can't find the spear. Has to Terror Surge to make sure he lives. UV is pushed for backline, but Tree is there as a 2v1. Blizzard on point is good. And now wall up from Zera, just trying to pocket it. Lethal is trying to overclock his way out of this, but another kill from Tree. And Team Liquid, they've maintained the high ground. If you control the high ground on King's Row, you can normally control the point. And now he's pushing forward, finishes off Admiral as well. And this has been a disaster attack now so far for Geekay.
Oh, it's looking a little bit like I missed 3 minutes of the map, and apparently Tree has killed everybody.
Yeah, Tree's been good for it so far on the Hanzo here, and in general, just winning a lot of duels in this. They're trying to play through point almost entirely Geekay, but it's not been working out for them.
Oh, heavens. Tree just on this back high ground, juicing into the Bat Weaver. Apparently, they have it figured out, and it's just not Geekay's day. It's a classic play better on the day theory from the looks of it. Lethal stepping up in main once again, trying to poke out the back line. He gets hit by Tree once. Zera controlling the side, same timing. This is looking a little bit rough for them. Window comes out from RuPaul up on the high ground. Tree flanking at the side at the same time. What is that beat from Vega? Two-man beat from Vega. Part of the course. Now we've got Tree flanking back over to his side of the high ground, just playing slow. Iron Mike holding up his hands on the point. Infected is taking a beating, but Tree has the Dragon. Now, can he turn it with that? No.
No, he's busy trying to play on the flank, but there's a grip to get him out of trouble, and they will get it over the line eventually. But Team Liquid will be more than happy with that. We always talk about King's Row as one of the hardest points to defend on the first point, but Team Liquid get a significant amount of time off the clock there. And as we come into the streets phase now, I worry that's actually going to get a little bit harder for Geekay's comp in some of these situations. And Zera's currently lurking around, but there's only a Ram there. They're going to ping it for Zera as he looks for the wall. They get the wall on Kuffer, but Kuffer's still got full condition, so he will be able to save himself from this. Shield up, a form to get out as well. They get the reset, and now it's going to be a Dragon versus Tree. But actually, Geekay have a lot in the bank as well.
Have you seen the left tweet?
Yeah, I was asking you about it, but you're in the kitchen.
Yeah. Or High Noon and Dragons exchanged in main, but UV popped the window as well, so it's a pretty unfavorable one for Geekay. Consolation is that they continue to push the card up through main, but there's still two confident fights here for Team Liquid. Infected pops all of his skills going up in main. He has the Terror Surge. He's looking for the angle right now. You can see him stepping for it. He uses the spin. Tree juking it out with Ultraviolet on the flank, though. Might just hold this high ground position. Pulse Bomb comes out. That forces Infected's Terror Surge because he needs it for the survivability. Blizzard comes out, but it's a zero-man Blizzard. Admiral is so grippy, and he sucks his team to safety. Lethal stepping forward now, but it's just not enough for Team Liquid. Is Infected. He can't find a target, and he is going to go down. Right, now we can discuss the Lep tweet. Lep did not say that. Lep did in fact say, side note, fuck you to everyone who said we couldn't do it, especially fuck you to Commander X and Christopher OW, the Uncoachable podcast. Keep spewing hate towards players. Legit the Instagram reels of Overwatch Esports. Tomathan clears. See you soon, Landon. I don't know. Didn't that me? You know, it's like
how are you the golden fucking child, Max? Absolutely
I mean, to be
unbelievable.
fair, I do think, like, you know, maybe it makes more sense that I would speak negatively of Lep, given we are going to play against him. Whereas for you two, it's like if you're hating on him, it's for the love of the game. Whereas, like, for me, it's like obviously there's a competitive incentive. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm really scared to play against Lep next weekend. He's a fucking beast, because then I'd sound like a pussy when we're going to lose.
Yeah.
Geekay stepping up to the plate, taking down. Whereas for you two, if you hate, it's for the love of the game. That's my interpretation. But you know, Lep still clearly he addressed the rest of the podcast too. He just didn't want to out me for whatever reason. Zero trades lethal, so it's 1-for-1 right now. Iron Mike pulls out the hands, the annihilation going on the cart, and it's looking like Geekay should be good to cap this one. Tree up on the high ground. He trades UV, but it doesn't matter.
Now, all the time, gonna clean this one up, and good for it. Recovered a lot of their time here. Still only 2 minutes to work with, as Vega is gonna make the Zen swap as we get a classic swap really on King's Row third point. Big, long sight lines. Vega can just play this right-hand side from a defender's point of view, back of the map. Just use the Discord to make it so difficult for Kufa to move forward in a lot of these situations.
Oh, Vega over on the Zenyatta right now. This is a ropey pick. We've even forced lethal over to Freya. Hate to see that. Not the win condition for Geekay Esports whatsoever, but let's see if he can make something happen. Vega appears to have a very noisy skin on the Zenyatta right now. Mamo just has his recall force for absolutely nothing though, so not a very good start. Window from UV on the high ground looks good though, as lethal converts it into a kill onto Vega. Team Liquid really need a trade, and they will receive a trade as Tree rips off lethal's head. UV, he's got the lamp, he has to lamp himself. Admiral pops the tree to keep him alive. Cart keeps on rolling here, and again Infected has to use the Surge for a pulse bomb.
Yeah, pulse bomb out, Dragon out as well. Team Liquid just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, but none of it stuck. Geekay are just going to stabilize around the tree. Now a window, more shit at the wall. Admiral's in big trouble, but this one is sticking. They get that kill. Tree's going to drop to help deal with this ram as well, and the window eventually gets the job done for Team Liquid. Only 50 seconds left for Geekay now.
Oh, not a lot of time left on the bank for Geekay. One last remaining fight, and Tree going back to spawn. He's going to mirror the Freya. He matches Lethal's Freya. Freya has the bowler, or rather, Lethal has the bowler, but Tree, he's got the skill on Freya. This is his signature hero, assuming we ignore Mr. Chronic in North America, but he's been knocked out. So Tree's the Freya of North America now in the standings. Vega 75% of the way to that Transcendence, but that is not 100%. He's got to be careful. You can see they're playing rather passive, far back angles right now. Lethal hitting the flank. He spots Vega, misses a crucial bolt there that could have been a deciding bolt. But now up on the high ground, it's a slow neutral. Both teams waiting for ultimates.
Waiting for ultimates right now. If they can get this Transcendence, it'll be a get out of jail card against this Annihilation. Bowler is a whiff from Lethal though. Grip has to be invested now to save him on point. Lamp out onto Infected as well, who doesn't quite have the Terror Surge. Team Liquid close to 3 ults, but not quite. Yeah, Vega dies. 95% Window in main to try and salvage it from RuPaul, but a take aim bolt forces him to the peak. But Window is going to be waited out, but an important kill onto a Moan. Great kill. RuPaul's going to get traded by Lethal though. They keep going. Window back from UV. Infected has the Terror Surge, and he is playing for time though. Pulse bomb in the back forces for Lamp, committing for the kill, but Zero's not good for it. Terror Surge doesn't come through from Infected. They're going to play for a recontest. Transcendence. What a trade from Zero again.
Oh, Admiral had the tree there as well. They greeded that one a little bit. Now they've got no Baptiste for the final fight. They could have treed the choke. No, Ollie, why didn't you tree the choke?
The choke!
Oh, Vega tranks out. The tree will keep everybody on the card healthy. Very nearly a C9 there. Geekay can't possibly leave the card anymore. Infected, he's got the Surge going. Admiral goes down inside that Surge, but Ultraviolet's back on the Lucio. But then David Lucio for all of the marbles right now. Tree's traded. He's on Cassidy. Not interested in having a flatter moment. Iron Mike pulls out the hands one last time, and there's only a Tracer and a Bap left standing. Vega coming back out, but it's not going to be in time. Let's Geekay just cap it out.
Oh, slimmest of margins there, really. 1 or 2 more trades go their way. When that Terror Surge came through, I thought it was going to be the turning point, but ultimately Geekay's comp for Tree v Annihilation, these are some of the best ults in the game just to stand on point and try and win a fight. And full cap, honestly, considering how certain parts of this attack went for Geekay, I think it's... a full cap is actually kind of generous. They were having lots of problems in these situations. Lost a lot of time on first point, struggling on third as well.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think if he trees for choke, were they all coming left side, I think? So I think potentially it would have just been over. I mean, it ends up essentially the same result anyway, just a scarier path.
Again, I didn't hear a damn word. But
Oh, we're
I'm
talking
back
about the tree, just in terms of like it would. Yeah, I think they were all coming left side as well, so I think it would have really fucked him. Like it would have just
there's
been
no
over.
way for him to know though, right? Like you can block
If
the
they
left
went
one
left
and
or
someone
right,
comes out the,
yeah.
you
Wait.
can block left and then
We need to clear
This
for
comes.
you guys, and we'll help clear. Ram's probably gonna be statue. You can clear Ram.
You could also go on a Vega.
You don't know.
What?
Yeah. You got Mercy too.
I mean, if we want to fucking lose.
Mercy would actually be good. Mercy for real.
I don't see the rest. It's only
my trace is my back.
They're trading right top.
Ram statue.
Clear right and then I'll block.
Yeah, I'm trying right.
Alright, I can push Ram. You guys ready? No shield.
I'm the shield. Carry one.
No nam. Wait out.
I'm walking top right. Walking top right.
Turn it right.
3, 2, 1. Walking Ram.
Take top. Take top.
Top.
Carry top right.
Back on going through left. Fair.
Float.
I can touch.
I'm hard to peek. Turn top right. I'm hard to peek.
Ram holding corner. Bap is straight left. Straight left. We're going behind.
I'm walking right. I'm walking right.
I'm taking top. Play stuff.
Yeah, run the form.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Carry one. I can hit him.
They're in bottom left. Arm in.
Yeah.
Pick top right.
I'm pushing.
Take top right.
I have top.
Flip map.
I'll flip. Come on.
Yeah, I'm healing you. Block left. Make it left. Block left.
Turn around.
Really need pocket.
Yeah, I'm blocking monster.
Get around.
River.
I'm taking more enemy talk.
Run the form. You can push after. I'm going
right.
Right left. I wouldn't see Trey. Turn top left.
Yeah.
Turn main drop.
Have they killed the comms and not said anything? They definitely have, right? Yeah.
That's just it. That's just it. All right, window from the
they're
high
gonna-
ground
they're
from
gonna kill it
RuPaul.
early.
And trying to hold on to that one, just gave up, lost interest, I guess.
Oh,
Nothing
rip
happening.
Tree.
Tree is at low HP, manages to wriggle away though. Grip out onto Lethal. Lamp comes through as well. Petal onto Infected, but that probably helps him more than hurts him. He's going to hit the spear on the way down as well. It's causing all sorts of problems with Zera in the front line here, but they lose Tree late and they can't keep going on this. I think RuPaul's still behind.
Well, RuPaul in the back somewhere, but Infected, I mean, he's already taken down Lethal. It's already so difficult for Geekay to get back into this one. You can see they're repositioning up on the high ground, waiting for their final touch. Maymone for the first touch. He's looking for a kill onto RuPaul. Ultraviolet somehow kills Vega in all of this as well. Now there's no help remaining for RuPaul. He jumps up onto that high ground position where he's difficult to be caught by the Tracer. Tree has a double angle to help him out as well. But the Tree is going to keep Geekay healthy for a little while longer. Tree gets dinked by the Maymone. He's on fire on the Hanzo today. And all of the resources being thrown into him to make sure that he doesn't find himself traded out. Lethal pops the clock, but he's in the back of main. Still finds a kill into Zero. Now he's flanking through the hotel. Nothing in sight as of yet except for Infected's big dome as he chokes him out. But it is so ropey for both teams here.
Yeah, gonna force them back. DPS respawning for Liquid now, and they have a lot of ults to work with. Dragon to clear one of the sides, and then Window to force point. Terra Surge beat to throw into that one as well. Really, it's Geekay who are gonna need a clutch, a big stick from Wimone or something like that. Otherwise, Team Liquid should finally have the ult to close this point out, because they've also got a lot of time in this first. Trying to poke their way round. We see Zero getting onto the high ground now as Infected tries to get the angle. Spear onto him as well. Kufa's now got a bit of an off angle on him here. Has to be careful. Window comes out, but UV shuts down Tree immediately. RuPaul has to move away from his window now, trying to rotate forward. But here's Lethal to meet him. Vega's Verbo grip out of trouble. Turn! And Zero's going to kill Lethal right now. What an aggressive rotation from RuPaul and Vega, but they're getting it done. And Infected's killed the backline on the low ground. They've been pushed in there. Dragon comes through as well. And Team Liquid is honestly, it's a pretty unorthodox King's Row as far as things we see.
Liquid finally able to edge out that cap, but it was expensive and it was slow. Now rolling into the second point, they have 3 minutes only. Geekay Esports, they have so much time to play with. And honestly, I do feel as if Liquid's comp, it really struggles a little bit if they... Oh, look at Tree there. It really struggles a little bit if Tree can't find a good angle to fight. And on second point, Hanzo's much weaker than it was on first. If it took them that long to cap first, I'm not sure about second, because really it's going to be so hard for Tree to carry on the Hanzo without a hard flank. If you just play that front-to-back style, you're going to have a hard time. Infected was hiding it on the left-hand side, goes for a spear on Cuffer, it misses, and now it's Zero and Maymone scrapping it out on the side for some control.
Yeah, Zero's got the pocket so he can push forward a little bit now as the battle rages on in the middle as well. Both racers run into each other and Zero has to give the space. Backing up to his team. Both teams slowing it down a little bit now. Geekay only have the tree to work with. If Team Liquid have much more to lay it in. Pulse Bomb attempt is out and Zero can convert the kill afterwards. Lethal trying to overload the side, but the Pulse Bomb changes that. Zero will get traded out now, so 4v4 as the tree comes down. Beat from Vega catches all the remaining players. Terror Surge is big as well. Lots of damage, but the tree's going to heal through a decent amount, but they lose their supports. And now it's just die on point, but this has cost Team Liquid all of their key ultimates.
Oh, jeez, that was an expensive one for Team Liquid. Boston's actually going back to spawn and swapping, getting off the Orisa. Is he going to go, was he Ram mirroring?
Ram?
Yeah, wow. This is the interesting swap here from Team Liquid, not enjoying the Orisa apparently. Now that they've dumped the ultimate, they're going to get over to Ram for the final turn. There's only one fight left for Geekay Esports, but look at this. Admiral's gone over to the Lucio at the same timing. And I wonder, was the Ram just to pick into the Weaver? Is Infected now on a hero where he's less comfortable? Has this just been a bit of an anti-swap for them? 3 players for Team Liquid up on that high ground right now, uncontestable by Maimon, but he's creeping into a position where he can blink up top. Tree's got to be careful, and the pulse comes out. No, oh, it's lamped. So good.
Now Tree on the high ground, Annihilation on the low ground, but they're all safe tucked up here. Well, some sort of safe. The window is out as well. Kufa's trying to hide in the corner, but they're all dropping on in one more form time, and Kufa is still trying to punch his way out of this corner. Doesn't want to go back towards the window, but the dragon over the top forces him to deep the window. Kufa in more trouble. He has no cooldowns left. Tree eventually gets that kill, trying to play for trades UV, but it's not enough. He's going to get overloaded, and that is going to be Team Liquid now threatening third point.
So close to a UV carry there. He was pocketing Kuffer through the window. He sneaks up into that power position on the high ground, gets a kill onto Tree, but he's knocked off high, or he just falls off high, and that's incredibly costly for them as he winds up on the ground and can no longer clutch from the top. Team Liquid now 2 minutes to cap. If they can do it with over a minute of time, they'll have to essentially not lose a fight, not even stall the card for a second. Maymon's made the swap over to the Symmetra. Shades of Europe here, but let's see if we can get any UBS gameplay going. TP's back and forth as Infected is taking an absolute beating in the main fight. Not even close. Geekay hard winning this neutral. Boston already has no form timing, and now Maimon TP's up top.
Oh, Vega tries to boot the TP, but he's too late. So he just gets a right click in the face. They're just going to crush them here for free. Team Liquid, no response to that one. And it's going to be an easy stabilization here for Geekay. But obviously, leaning into the European style, Geekay is full of Europeans. Of course it's going to work.
Yeah, no, of course, all you need is a few Europeans on your roster, and suddenly you can play European Overwatch. Now, Team Liquid, huge old bank, really massive one, but remember, they wanted to cap with over a minute to deny Geekay an attack. That's already disappeared. Now they're in a situation where they essentially can't lose a fight, and they're taking so much damage across the board. Beat comes out from Vega, saves Tree's life. Lethal will fall. Ultramar's trying to clutch on the high ground, doesn't get it done. Ollie goes down with the beat. This isn't all that bad for Geekay, Xavier. They have beat, Window, and soon to be Simwall for the final fight. I don't think they should be all that worried at all. I think Team Liquid need something magical if they want to cap this map.
Yeah, gonna have to turn our attention to Tree, who needs to try and find something with Bowler. Bowler isn't the most consistent ult, but they need a miracle right now, because if DK get the window down, the Simwall on point, the beat on point, what hope do Liquid have? Need a bit of magic right now, as Team Liquid holding top left with Tree, trying to give him this good position, but there's a TP flip, but Bowler out onto the window, but the overhealth will keep him safe. They rotate forward instead. Now, more ults to throw in the Simwall over the top. Team Liquid not close to anything, and Infected, his hands are up, but they're not enough. Lethal is overclocking, there's barely even anything left to shoot, and Team Liquid are going to get held here.
You see the style of European Overwatch coming out at the end. The TP flip, and RuPaul is unprepared for it. When you watch these European matchups, you can see why the Kiri starts to outscale the Baptiste a little bit in these mirrors. People think that a BAP is essential for playing heroes like Sim. You couldn't be more wrong, because a BAP is a victim hero. Kiriko is a hero where the enemy TP is behind you, you TP to your furthest forward player and flip the map on the enemy. When you're on BAP, they TP behind you, you simply don't have the mobility to escape the jaws of death. the only way you can do so is by also having a sim who is also flipping the map on the enemy team at the same time. So this is really tough now. And I would really like to see Geekay pull out the sim a little bit more throughout this series. We've seen in the European finals just how incredibly broken sim is. We saw Geekay repeatedly utilize the sim versus SSG, a team that, once upon a time was very close to my heart too, to get into the upper bracket finals. But it feels as if they've almost forgotten that they had learned to play the most broken character in the game. Because watching their match versus Nightmare and even versus Liquid in the previous round, they just didn't play the sim all that much. But now, if they could pull that out a little bit more, I think it could be a real key to victory for them. I think for sure Geekay is a better sim team than Liquid is.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like they have to lean into this style, and from what I understand, you'll know better than me, but this isn't really something we see at all in North America in terms of what the teams are playing. So compared to maybe EMEA, where everybody has day in, day out experience against the sim, not as common in North America at all. So there's even just like a unique look in terms of a bit of a unique comp if they can lean into it, GK.
Yeah, I feel like they could really have an edge by using the sim. Stop the mic? I can't stop the mic, Punk. Unfortunately, you're going to Riyadh and I am not. Just typical. Just typical, really.
New levels of taking the piss.
Hunter, what's the story behind being at January 6th? Exclamation mark allegations. You'll get that caster slice? I don't know, man. Everyone keeps saying I'm going to get that caster slice. I don't think I'm going to get that caster slice. I wish, but no, I don't think I'm getting that caster slice. What's up, Jay? And a Kriz to you too. Yubi can put in a word for you. We'll look into this. Kev's got a linen shirt on for the big day. Does anyone know how the EWC groups were made? I can't find any PDF from 2024 EWC. Would be fun to get a look into the future groups. Lep will vouch for you. Lep subtweeted me on Twitter. He added my podcast friends, but he didn't add me. That's good, Chris. Am I schizophrenic or does Jaws have Kazuha from the Seraphim in the background? I have no idea what any of those words mean. Is Jaws a twink? I think so. I think so. Yeah, you'd be awesome. I don't know what comes next. Murphy tweet. They Max haters too. Fuck Hunter in particular for this. I'm tired of motherfuckers telling me Max ain't about this, Max ain't about that. That boy a bench former for fucking CR and them. They say Max been putting in their work. Shut the fuck up. You don't let no shit. It's just like the Chief Keef like the Love Sosa intro. Is that what that is? It's tweeted by Good Patcher Murphy. I think that's the Love Sosa intro. Like, you can apologize to Lep in Riyadh. I literally can't because I'm not going to be in Riyadh. Yeah, I think my only pathway to Riyadh is like, some sort of. You saw that, Punk? You saw that? Quite awesome. Me when I don't know that negativity sells and I'm doing this as a source of income, not to make you feel good. Like,
I'm back.
Welcome back, mate. Welcome back. Tommy clears the new establishment. Oh yeah, Tomathan does clear, Punk. It's true. It's true.
This is such like. You talk about the let thing still, because I'm still getting it spammed.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's good.
it's like, it is such classic player bullshit of like.
I just think it's like, you know, I do this for money and views, and I'm also your opposition. Like, I'm going to start fucking gargling on it. I'm going to start choking on how good you are right before our match. That's what I'm going to do. Like, bro.
Well, I don't know. I just think it's like such a level of bullshit that when he says like stop player hate, like he just wants all players to be immune of bullshit and everything coated in candy and rose tinted glasses.
Yeah,
and when Luke dies before the fight in like 5 fights in a row against Extinction, we should just go, unlucky. Like
yeah, it was literally just unlucky, to be fair, you know. Isn't that Psycho interesting? Yeah, maybe when he was adding the Uncoachable podcast, he wasn't adding me. He was adding Psycho. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that it's like people want rivalries and people want competition, but as soon as any of that is directed at them, it's like criminal.
We play normal.
Yeah, I know, right?
We play normal.
Okay.
Listen,
I think Mitch is so good though when they're on
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm.
Yeah, let's clear left.
You can like slow for adventure.
No slow already. I want to walk around really fast. No slow.
Yeah,
it's really low.
Two speed.
Listen, you back to P.
I'm walking. Okay, alright. Break the TP. Please down. Cut your aim. I messed the drop.
I'm taking left side. 3, 2, 1.
Take TP back to
Yeah, I'm taking left for now.
I have TP right now, by the way.
It's too far.
Can take again if just short for now.
That is your play. I want to.
Very weak, yeah. Very weak. Very so weak.
Moving car for now.
I really want to talk.
Pushing card fast.
I will take up the start position, okay?
Yeah.
And we
I'm hard walking when you go.
Okay, digging
I'm going to spread some negativity the second this ends.
I saw their exit.
Some of me.
This is a masterclass from Team Liquid, obviously. The way that they're literally giving the entire map to the enemy team, fight after fight.
Again in 3.
Yeah.
They have no pull. Can we hard push in? 3, 2, 1, walk.
I saw
All of me. Oh,
I've left it, yo.
Catch your aim. Ram trolling, kill him. Ram inside left,
Back one in the back. No.
How is that Ram alive?
Nice. Dennis, let's go.
Nearly TP'd him out as well.
Alright, let me talk through it now. Team Liquid are smoking crack. And again, the production's so fucking good. It's a random match point graphic over Geekay's name. What is going on with the production? Why does it say match point over Geekay's player card at a 1-to-1 scoreline? Anyhow, Team Liquid smoking crack. Thesaurus, he misread his own documents and he thought, our sim specialist is a Korean that doesn't speak English. And our biggest strength is going to a sim map with the sim specialist that doesn't speak English. And you can see how good Team Liquid actually are at sim when they kite 3 corners back without taking a single fight with the sim to do anything other than run away from the enemy team. Boulder Shot comes out onto main mode and actually will snare him up. So finally Team Liquid have won a fight. But is this because the sim specialist is in, comming in perfect English? Or is this because Tree Boulder Shot at a venture before they could get underground while solo flanking?
I've learned my lesson about negativity, Max, so it clearly is just a big pop-off here from Team Liquid. Absolute carry, and I imagine Knife was probably pretty instrumental in the comms to set Tree up for Nat Bowler as well.
What does Tomathan have to say about this? Not to drag Tom into it, but...
Now Captive Sun out, looking for a trade. Vega trying to get the trigger, beat is forced in response. Symbol to keep committed to this fight from Team Liquid, but they're behind. Wimon and Lethal, the flip is causing them so many problems. They're walking forward. Team Liquid are forced to die on point right now, but have to take a second and look at this economy, because that was expensive for Geekay.
Pirate OW says, glad I can finally start hating you now that Lep gave me the go-ahead. No worries, Pirate, enjoy. Never meet your idols, you know, and never 3-stack with your idols in ranked. That's another important factor. Geekay steaming on ahead, Knife Simwall, a lost condition, of course, because he doesn't speak English and is still the sim player for some reason. Infected goes hard into the backline, though. Window from Ultraviolet, a little bit ropey, but Infected looks to have converted exactly 0 kills from that push. Copper's in a bit of trouble, though. Will go down to Knife. The sim specialist coming alive. Got to be careful now, Team Liquid. They've got the bowler, but Geez, they might not even need to use it because Cuffer going down early, Tree beaming from the high ground. It's all looking good for Team Liquid. RuPaul needs to not get traded here though.
It's going to get traded, but it might be okay. Ramon's still lurking around, can get out of this one. Team Liquid can regroup, need a TP and a speed to get RuPaul back as fast as possible, though, because he's also going to have the window in this next one. Another bowler for Tree as well. Ramon's going to try and come right-hand side. Nope, changing his path into underneath. He's just trying to give Tree the slip, for a lack of a better word. They concede a lot of space, Team Liquid, back towards the choke, and Knife dies before the fight. Now, hitting back in, they're going to have to window just to get out in this choke right now. Here comes the window. Geekay can maybe do it, but Lethal nails the shot onto Tree. Limited space now. They're walking forward. He is nearly available from Vega, but he needs more. They're on the back foot. They need to get the touch. They have to commit for it. Infected's going to try and go, but can't get it done. They have a few more trades as well, but it's not going to change anything. Cap goes through. 3.5 minutes for Geekay now.
Someone gift Kellex right now. There's no way he just used one of my snoozers and delayed an ad break by... Somebody needs to gift Kellex. There's no way that he can be doing that. You can't be denying the income. Everybody say thank you, Kellex, for denying the income by snoozing ads for 5 minutes. Either way, Knife over to the Venture now. A nice solo carry character rather than a team play intensive character. In there, Kellex. It can happen. Thank you, Kellex. Geekay Esports now swinging in though. Beat push comes out from Vega. What are we beat pushing? Better beat comes out from Admiral, but it doesn't catch poor little Cuffer. RuPaul is traded yet again though. Can we get some P's for the trade? Maymo manages to take down Tree as well. So Geekay, they've got to be happy with this one. It's a 3 versus 3 situation. But Ultraviolet, he's got the window. You can see them pressing the advantage due to the lack of a primary source of healing. And it's just a disaster for Team Liquid. They beat push. They get nothing for it. They're losing car push.
They're slowing it down right now, but Geekay have more ults to throw into this. They need to play for trades. They need to play for a clutch, but an overclock on the flank means Lethal should dominate this high ground. Needs to try and find a kill. Lamp has been forced. No kills out of it, but Infected is low on point. More ults to keep going. Infected on the back foot. They try and window. They get the kill. Tree's going to go down immediately. My clean feed is buffering. Take over Max. Oh, it's happening to both of us. It's back.
Cuffer manages, Cuffer and Lethal both finding kills. It's a freeze frame. Will Lethal win the duel versus Knife?
What happens next? Stay tuned.
He does not. RuPaul manages to take down Lethal with his 3 members of Geekay on the card. Iron Mike has the annihilation. Maymon is on high ground. He takes down RuPaul. RuPaul is traded with window. On the card, Maymon is trying to kill poor little Knife, but UB's good for the cleanup instead. It's Iron Mike versus... Oh, in fact, it is not Muhammad Ali. This is some bum boxer holding up his hands. It's all rope and no dope. As Infected goes down, and Geekay Esports are going to cap them up.
Honestly, Max, you were knowing one boxing reference more away from the perfect cast there.
It would have been good there, right? It would have been good.
If you had another one there, it would actually into the all rope, no dope. Actually would have been killer. Can anyone name, for future reference, can somebody name a famously shit boxer?
Ooh. We need a famously shit boxer. More beer? What do you mean more beer? Hi, Hunter. Jake Paul? Jake Paul!
I've got a Logan Paul. Oh my god. If you would hit Jake Paul. Jake Paul versus Iron Mike.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. It's all rope, no dope. That would have been so close. Muhammad Ali post Parkinson's.
That would have been.
That would have been on the nose.
I actually couldn't have handled that. Yeah, I couldn't have handled a post-Parkinson's Muhammad Ali.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have that level of wit, unfortunately. The best I can do is lip, skip, and slip. So that's all you'll get for today. RuPaul's got a blue-collar KD. Yeah, RuPaul's playing on a controller on a beanbag after a 12-hour shift in FIFO right now.
I'm being told I'm a few seconds behind you right now, so we might have to do some numbers where I was scary numbers. I'm on 59, 58, 57, 56. Misinformation, it just seems to work.
Yeah. They just lie to us. TP instantly from Knife and Cuffer is picked. Did Cuffer even use his form there? Good God. Not a great start for Geekay Esports, to be honest. But we're in a sim mirror now. So even though Team Liquid have won first fight with a fast play on the sim, I back Geekay in this mirror. I think that Geekay is better for the sim mirrors. Thank you very much for the 21 months, Christina.
Good on you, Christina. Now, early space for Team Liquid. Geekay have plenty of time for the retake, though, and Ramon will be going back onto this venture. Good matchup into the sim, of course, but vulnerable into the Cass. Life is full of ups and downs, and Ramon's going to have to deal with them here. Lethal taking a bit of a wide space already. Sim TP on his face. It's just RuPaul who takes it. Here comes the rest of them. Little bit slow. Some kind of communication error? Surely not. Now, pressure onto this inside position. Kuffa wants to clear him out of here. He's getting involved. He's going to regret this one, I think. Kuffa, where did we think we were going? 1v5 in a room. The rest of Geekay are flooding in. Admiral's good for 2. It's an absolute brawl here. And Infected is just spectating as he pushes the cart forward.
Oh, Jesus. TP into the tiny little room, and it's not Maimone coming out on top. That's 2 in a row for Team Liquid, and an easy first point cap. Not too sure about this one. Going to keep it $8. Also thought we were going to witness a Symmetra mirror here, but instead we are witnessing Maimone trying to counter the Sim. Just get on the Symmetra yourself and win by virtue of your ability to use the King's Tongue. Come on now. Kuffa swinging again, getting aggressive. He's walking forward, but Infected is spinning up as well. Maimone is up on high ground with Kuffa. The 2 flanking tank and DPS. Window from the flank comes out from... It looks to have caught Ultraviolet. Nothing is going right for Geekay right now. Another kill onto Lethal. No trades, ideally. Can we get a T? Or a lowercase T, perhaps? Let's get a lowercase T for the absence of trades from RuPaul.
Lowercase T and a significant ult snowball attempt for Team Liquid here. We'll be coming up to 5 for Geekay, so they can't equalize it, but they might have to burn a few of them just to get out of this choke early here. As Juan has correctly identified, they are very much in the woods. Lethal's going to try and overclock his way out of the woods right now, but as Symbol comes back up, it's a bit shallow. Now the High Noon from Tree, TP option available. He TPs around, only damage, but finishes Lethal anyway. Now all over it. Admiral is going to get taken down, 98% to beat. And now Tectonic Shock from Ramon. We need kills, we need them right now. They're all so low. Annihilation thrown in from Kuffa. He's also so low, and he's going to get taken down. And this is just a snowball. Great push from Liquid so far.
This is a disastrous defense from Geekay Esports. 0 fights have they won so far. Maimone now getting off the venture. Back to the Symmetra, hoping to exert an English language gap on Knife because he could not get it done on the venture. Admiral has the beat, but Infected as a Terror Surge, and RuPaul is significantly ahead on that window as well. So really, no signs of life here for Geekay. Fast TP up onto the high ground. The beat from Vega is absolutely... Oh, that's beat from Admiral, actually. It's a big push, as Train Infected will just fall to that one. Team Liquid using 0 ultimates in the turn.
Yeah, Team Liquid plenty of time to work with, so invariably they're going to get some key timings here where they have significant ult advantages in the fight. For now, a Terror Surge window, pretty good, but Geekay are going to try and hold as close as they can to the spawn to force these ults out early so they have a more favourable recontest. Kuffa on the choke right now. They're trying to deny the TP, but no, I think Kuffa is good for it as well. No, that's actually Infected who's going to TP in. Terror Surge on a whole lot of nothing. Everyone's dying around him. Infected's just going to hold it as he reconsiders his life choices, and Geekay continue with the spawn hold.
Oh, it's an easy spawn hold now. NA Terror Surge, hey, look, I assume all these question marks are for Infected. I promise you, he had a vision with that one. He had a vision. Doesn't matter that there's no Weaver to cuck him. Lethal playing forward, flash fanning the choke of the enemy team's spawn. Team Liquid, though, not sure about this TP. Doesn't really get them much of anything. Ultraviolet's window is dicey, but Lethal appears to have found an angle for a High Noon. Lethal is taking names through this window. 1 with the High Noon, 2 more with his hands alone. And Team Liquid are now being spawn camped. You see? It's a language difference. It's just Maimone speaking the King's tongue when it matters most. Vega closing on a beat drop, and Admiral's not going to have a beat to respond though, but Team Liquid, historically, not all that good when it comes to their beat pushes. Vega likes to use his beat when he can't see where the enemy team is.
Just does it off Phil, you know, and it has to be respected. Infected's 1 HP actually has to form so early. Kuffa's going to back it off at the choke, just trying to keep him at bay. Knife dies! No chance for this Symbol now, and Team Liquid probably have to slow it down again. TP through for Lethal to try and take over. TP back. He's given them all the moves, and Geekay unstoppable apparently in this spawn hold. But what a trade from Tree. 2? How has he got 2?
Somehow, some way, Tree manages to trade both supports. That's a big T in the chat. for the backline of Geekay Esports. Admiral and UV will both be traded by Tree. Now, finally, Liquid gets some space to breathe, and they have the ultimates to sustain that breathing room. Knife has the sim wall, Vega has the beat. Outrageously early forms from both Ramantras, but the difference is Cuff has got the Annihilation if he so chooses to use it. High Noon comes out from Tree, but there's a sim wall blocking his path, and he just goes down in main. Vega seemingly has no interest in using the beat drop as Lethal rips off Tree and Vega's heads. Some complete waste of a sim wall and a High Noon turn. What are we? Grow up.
They all speak the same language, but sometimes the accents can be hard to understand, I guess, as Kuffer pops that Annihilation for absolutely no reason. Now, advantage for Team Liquid.
Bad macro. He's dropped it in dirt. He needs to grow up. Unreal. Ultraviolet now gets to swing with his window again. Vega eyes on him because he's got the beat drop that could potentially carry the game, but almost certainly won't. A beat push comes out from the side of both teams, but window from RuPaul will immediately be kited out. Geekay Esports, they've got no target, or rather, Team Liquid have no target. The window in response from Ultraviolet, Lethal is juicing through it. He's so low. He gets the kill on Infected. He used Annihilation in all of that as well. Knife is up on the high ground with RuPaul, but they need something more, and Ultraviolet is jumping in the back from the pinch. He's perfectly triaging every member of his team while simultaneously fragging out. It is a masterclass from Geekay Esports. Shades of European Overwatch at play.
This is an outrageous hold in the spawn. We've been here for almost 4 minutes now, and Team Liquid suddenly find themselves out of time, out of ultimate. They are stuck here, and Geekay, they're just getting closer and closer to the spawn with each hold. Now, forced back a little bit. Lamp to get Lethal out of dodge, but Kuffer can find the trade. 4v4 now, spawn advantage for Team Liquid. They're trying to walk forward, but they have to get through this choke. They have to find a way past Lethal. They TP onto the high ground. They look for more. Geekay are trying to get out. They're trying to stabilize now. They need to make sure that Kuffer is still committed. They have to come help Kuffer in this position, but Lethal flanking on the high ground. What can he find? Eyes on the Baptiste. Can't find the Dinks. TP onto him as well. Good TP from Knife. They take down Lethal. Catches Admiral on the way out too, and Team Liquid finally have their opening.
Oh, I love that play from Lethal, swinging 5v1 in front of the entire enemy team so that they can all peek him, and then Sim TP on top of him for good measure. Geekay Esports, humongous bank of ultimates, all 5. I really need eyes on Vega. He's going to be the difference maker. High Noon's come out from both sides, looking for the High Noon angle right now. Geekay have TP'd behind, Liquid have TP'd in. Infected is the pivot point on the payload right now. Simwall has been completely kited out. What are we simwalling, Knife? Now Maymone has his own simwall. Knife is the first to fall through the window from Ultraviolet, and Team Liquid, not only do they not have a simwall, they need to touch the card, beat for beat, but there's a player advantage for Geekay Esports. All 3 members inside right now. If Iron Mike gets on top of them, it could be curtains for the side of Team Liquid. Lethal takes another 2. The Cassidy going absolutely nuclear right now, and it's just Infected in the same position he was on their defense, holding up his hands in misery as Geekay close out the map. This was Liquid's pick. They thought they could win a sim mirror. Delusional.
5 minutes on third point, and the spawn camp was impeccable from Geekay. What a recovery. Unbelievable.
All it took was more than one fight on Sim. They lost one fight to a high-tempo TP, and Maymone said, fuck it, I'm going Venture and throwing 2 points. But the second he got back on the Sim, it was a completely different story. Angles galore for Lethal. All the risk in the world he is allowed to take. And because there's a Sim in the game, there is no punishment. What we need is a 6-second internal cooldown on TP usage. So you take a TP, and then you can't TP back for 6 seconds. That's what TP needs done to it, unless you're the Sim. The Sim can go back and forth, but nobody else can. Because it is so broken that you can TP your game-winning 2-tap hit scans into their backline, and then just TP them back out again.
It's actually also, it complements Lethal's style of play and how he thinks about the game so well too. Like, he is such a flank-heavy play. Well, he just moves, you know? Some people contemplate their next move, their next step in life, but Lethal, he just glides through life effortlessly, taking things as they come. Sometimes you peek and 5 people are there, but lots of times you peek and they're not expecting you, and you get an important kill.
Ooh, bicep curls today?
What?
Normally you're only lateral raising, but today you're bicep curling too?
Who's working out?
Nice.
Big K?
Minjay? Yeah, Big K. Little B never works out. Little B packed up his computer today. I came into the kitchen in the morning and he was taping up a box to send his computer back to Amazon.
Well, he's got it. Wait, he's returning it.
Yeah, he bought one for here because the computers here aren't good enough for him or something. So
I remember you telling me
it after.
he bought a bunch of. He bought like a monitor and stuff as well, right? Is he just trying to
He
return it all?
he bought a monitor. He bought a chair. He's bought a computer. He's
No
returning
way
it
he
now,
bought.
yeah.
The chair is like the chair is too far.
I don't think he's even built the chair actually, because they brought a chair from the office. Like after I came, I asked for a chair and they brought one. So he bought a chair before asking for a chair, but he never even put the chair together. I don't think, because this is the office chair. So like, I think he just went straight to the return route
Where's
for
the
the chair he
chair?
bought. What? I mean, he seems to think he can. I don't understand how he thinks he can, but I mean, he's boxed it up. But like, I don't know how he's gonna return that bitch. I can't lie. You think can't? Ah, well, money well spent, mate. At least we qualified with it. Huh? I don't know. I don't know Amazon's return policy.
They're actually pretty generous with what you can return.
Look, if you can buy a pre-built PC and return it a month later, then I'll shit my hands and clap. But we'll find out in a month.
There's normally like a time limit on the return policy, like you have like a month or something to return it.
Because I know there's a way you can like you can scam like Walmart, where it's like you go buy a Walmart pre-built and you can return them for 2 weeks, like always.
Oh,
So
really?
you can, yeah. So I know that there are people who will buy a Walmart pre-built and then return it indefinitely. It takes him like 6 months to process returns. Well, Blizzy won't be strapped for cash after he gets that massive prize money payment that we just earned by coming 4th in North American OWCS, so I wouldn't worry about that.
I'll check the numbers for you, mate, but I think you're in a good position. It's let's see, that's $10,500 split 6 ways.
Shit.
That's $1,750 each.
The guy in the middle looks like a Samito Pokemon evolution. It's just Rich Rad. Just Rich Rad trying a new hairstyle. Is Jake dead? Jake's probably casting Marvel Rivals or something, you know?
Almost definitely. Yeah, that would be because there was a big tournament this weekend, right?
Yeah, I saw Leg Day was doing it. Like, if they're busting out Avril, then like everyone is doing something that's paying them more right now. It's like the only explanation. How do I even find the Marvel Rivals category on Twitch?
Probably used for words.
Yeah, it's like the website gets a little weird when you shrink it down on the side. Marvel Rivals, just the Marvel Rivals channel. Actually, what are they doing? Who's casting this?
I think it might. Maybe it's not over. I remember the guys were talking earlier that Sparky lost and isn't going to the LAN now, which is pretty upsetting.
Wait, Spark's not going to the LAN? Weren't they like the mega undefeated team?
Yeah, it's falling apart.
No way. Are you kidding me?
There's no kiddings in this situation right now.
That's so sad, bro.
Right.
At least we're all in this together, Sparky.
Sparker, out of solidarity for his coach of 3.5 weeks under. Actually, no, it was longer. 6 months. It was a 6 month prior to that. Yeah, out of solidarity then.
I was on,
yeah, no.
3.5 weeks you were counting the fucking Kappa playoffs run, but
yeah,
our first job, we were all together, mate.
We were all together, and out of solidarity. I mean, Sparker is a guy, a young man, full of respect. And out of respect, if Max won't go to LAN, he won't go to LAN. And if Lethal's going to play Cass, he's just going to walk in and kill Tree before the fight. Freya, in theory, should have the advantage here, but doesn't look that way to me. As this first fight goes Geekay's way, it's probably worth taking a look at the bans. It's a Ram ban from Team Liquid, Tracer on the other side from Geekay, and Infectus has pressed the Mauga button. This hasn't worked for anyone.
No, I don't know how to feel about this one from Team Liquid. After pumping Geekay Esports when Geekay had the audacity to play Mauga, for some reason Boston has decided that this is the solution. Also love the ban theory here coming out from Team Liquid, opting to ban the Ramatra, because apparently the RAM was the issue, not the sim, by the way, guys. So really great stuff from Team Liquid here. Also, the fact that they valued their Ilios escort. They won Ilios escort and then went to a flat map where they can't play the Anakiri with a dive tank. Absolute fucking genius. Kappa takes down Tree, and Admiral an instant kill onto Infected, and it's just a complete wash for Team Liquid. No neutral fight whatsoever. They play the Malga comp, but they cannot pin in and find a kill. And Geekay are capping checkpoint in 1.5 minutes.
Well, they try and swing Kuffa to try and force some kind of back jump, maybe to chase with Stomp, but Kuffa just blocks it, gets the full pocket, and then just one-shots Tree and as they're swinging. So complete disaster there for him, and Geekay cap already, front foot, ult snowball from these one fights as well. Admiral's going to have the beat here to deal with Blade as well. All looking good for him as they are just spamming the high ground, moving the payload. High noon to force for point, TP for it as well. Lethal looking for more but can't find anything. TP back, and it's just free car push for Geekay. More ults to throw in now.
Oh, big ult exchange now as Beat comes out from Admiral. It's an EU beat push, but Zero pops the blade and goes down. Infected is so low as well. Nearly a beat
downpour
online for Vega, but look at this, the downpour to close out the fight. Zero man downpour because of the pin, but Kuffa should be fine to survive this one. He actually shifts in, finds the kill. He's being healed up to full. 100 meters in 2 minutes 30, Xavier. This is a complete collapse for Team Liquid right now. The damage is done.
The damage is done. Avril Theory is in play. Team Liquid might as well start planning for the next map. There's no way back from this. Adventure swap from Zera now as they are doubling down on the Malga. Kuffa has got his eyes on his right-hand side right now. They have to be so careful. Boot back to keep Tree safe, and Kuffa's just going to turn his attention to the Malga instead. Backpin from Infected. Wall off. Beat push from Vega. Zera's not going to get it, but everyone else does. They killed UV, and they continue to push forward. Lethal still makes it expensive for him with a trade, but Team Liquid, they win this fight, but that's just a beat out at spawn for free in reality for Geekay.
Yeah, Geekay, there's no complaints when they take a 1-for-0 ult trade and they have 132 meters in 3 minutes, Zav. It is all smiles for Geekay Esports right now. They have so much cart push that they get close spawns and they're going to easily be able to contest the cart. They are easily going to be able to block close spawns here. Ult economy still favors Team Liquid a little bit. There is an overclock coming out from Tree very early on in the piece. He tries to catch some backliners, but catches nothing. Lethal pops the high noon face to face with a Malga. Respect to that one, brother, as Geekay Esports will lose this fight very, very cleanly. So Team Liquid, they're going to start posting meters on the board, and there were no trades there. It's a lowercase t.
Lowercase t. It looks a little bit like a cross when I do it with my hands, but it's not a Christian reference, it's just lowercase t. Team Liquid, because they did that one so efficiently, are going to have the ult advantage. Kitsune, Rust, and Cage, and Lethal is going Reaper. This is the solution. I mean, it's not for what. If there's a hero to swap Reaper into, maybe the Malga is the one that can be the most justified. But we'll see how it works out for Lethal. Kitsune rush around the corner, and Geekay might be forced to go backwards. But Lethal's just watching it all go by. Now he's going to Wraith out and regroup with the team. But Kuffa is in. Drill dash further in. Zera's going to convert that one. Window in the back from UV finds nothing. And now the Hunter's on for Zera, looking for the Lucio. Admiral gets a good boot to get himself back around the corner. But more meters conceded. Lethal is trying to stall out the point, but it is just a on point. And now Team Liquid, another single ult, another fight win, still have the Cage Tectonic shot to get into this next fight.
I'm not too worried about this because of Avril Theory, and we know that Avril Theory is completely insurmountable, so there is really no doubt in my mind. Geekay Esports, they're finally coming back into their own in terms of ultimates, but Liquid have been winning very lean. Aggressive fight here as they Cage, wombo combo in fact. That's going to be the Cage and the Tectonic Shock used together. No trades. Oh, a trade actually will come through onto Vega. Oh, classic. But still, Team Liquid have the advantage. They've blocked the cart from being stolen. Zero's in a spot of bother though, stuck in the middle of everything, taking a lot of damage. Maimon trades Rupal. Things are even now, but Tree snaps right back onto Maimon. Geekay do have closer spawns right now, but Liquid managed to cap that checkpoint and they still have close spawns enabled. So really, not a bad situation at all for Liquid. Geekay had to spend heavily for that one.
Oh, listening.
It's a fake listening. The production is just a fucking joke, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, listening over. Nothing to be said from Team Liquid on that one.
No wonder Team Liquid are losing. They're not saying anything. A beat push from Admiral, and that's an immediate kill onto Tree. Zera tunneling into the back right now. Finds nothing. Maimon finds another onto Rupal in this time. Kuffa's a little bit low, but looks like there is going to be no trades at all. Lowercase t in the chat. As again, Geekay Esports just keep on rolling through.
Keep on rolling through, and now they're in control. They can play now for game management, you normally call it in these situations, where you can just sort of trade up. Lethal's going to pop the overclock, hoping to maybe force a beat out or even get a kill. Might actually be a bit early from Lethal here, so he might have wasted it. He's just pumping damage into that Malga's shoulder, but Infected's got enough HP to survive. And now, no ults forced out of it. Geekay needs to still try and make this one expensive. Looking for trades in this fight. Onto Vega, he dies! No chance to use the beat. RuPaul still has the Kitsune Rush. They might need it. He's going to drop it in now. Tree has the overclock if they really need that as well. Infected Stomp is good, but this is a messy win at best for Team Liquid, and it's really not over yet. Infected does get another kill, but UV still with a pocket, trying to save cover from this. Windows to try and clutch the fight as well. Infected hides around the wall, trying to slow it down, but Vega dead again. Respawn for Vega, and Geekay are actually going to move the payload forward a little bit more now.
Absolutely egregious from Vega. 2 fights in a row, dead with beat. Not okay. 2 lives, rather, not 2 fights. It's been 1 fight where he just can't stop dying on repeat. Vega's back into the mix one more time here as his team carries him over the finish line. Clock comes out from Tree here. Cuff is in main, taking so much damage. His block is very nearly depleted. Tree decides to slide back, but his teammates get the job done, and that is going to be an eco from Geekay Esports here. They did not invest because they did not have the support ultimates to get Cupper back to health. Team Liquid, cage beat. No reliance on this beat though, because again, we've seen what happens to Vega when he's got a beat that needs to win the game. Geekay Esports, eyes on Maymon and Cuff here.
Eyes on them now, they have the chance for it. Blade comes out initially, forces a very early beat, but lots of pressure onto the backline here. Force out with Mo now, might be in trouble, tries to slice through Vega through that overhealth, but can't get it. Lethal has died too, and they're just going to accept this trade here, I think, Geekay. Trade for Blade, for the beat, and now they're setting up a situation. Oh, wait, good trade from Ramon, actually. Gets Tree. That's an annoying one for Team Liquid. Next fight, though, will be still this Cage Blade available for Team Liquid. But with a beat, a downpour, these are actually pretty decent ults to try and survive a Cage timing.
You're right, Rory. You're right. That is a that is a Tree trade coming through as Team Liquid once again enable the close spawns, but they're going to take things nice and slow now because they do not have Tree. The Tree trade, very crucial for Geekay Esports. But at the end of the day, wow, this is an NA beat push in full effect. No idea what he saw, what he was cooking. But now a game-winning Cage comes up and Zero goes down! Zero will fall in a crucial moment. No support ultimate to save him, but somehow, some way, Zero goes down when 3 members of the enemy team are trapped in a cage. That was the curtains moment for Team Liquid. They've used everything. That's Blade, Cage, Curio, or Window, I think. But again, Team Liquid, what a fumble!
Oh, that was it. You saw it from Zero's point of view. There was a moment there where he was about to kill everyone. Geekay's only option was one shot for Genji now, or we all die. But they hit it. Overclock now from Tree to try and turn it back. Early pick onto Admiral, and they have got control of Robot. Now trying to move it away, avoid any trades at all costs. Team Liquid are running out of time. They'll clean up Lethal. They'll clean up all these kills. They will push forward. They do have ult advantage, but they need to win so many fights in a row, and they need to do it cleanly. Vega beat push to keep him in it.
Last chance here for Team Liquid. 30 seconds on the clock. Only Vega's ultimate to rely on. Nothing for Geekay Esports right now. A Symbol will come online. Geekay, with the amount of meterage that they have on the board, this is an enormous lead. They have a huge advantage. They have a real chance. Vega, was that a Suzu onto Vega already? Yeah. So scared of Vega dying. I get it. Now we've got a beat coming out. The wall nearly cucks him, but it does not. And that is looking like a good fight for Team Liquid here. Just got to avoid any trades. Come on, let's keep that T lowercase right now. Let's keep that T lowercase. Lethal in the back, looking for a trade, finds nothing. Maymon, TP's out, it's a lowercase T. A fantastic situation for Team Liquid. Geekay coming back with the Symbol, but it's only the Symbol right now. Team Liquid, they're closing on that Cage, that Kitsune, even the Tectonic Shock. There's a Wombo combo around the corner if things go their way.
Oh, they need to get to the ults here, Team Liquid. They're so desperate for this Cage. Cage Tectonic Shock, Kitsune Rush. This will do it. RuPaul's Kitsune Rush might be the saving grace. It's a fake TP only from Ramon. They walk forward. Simwater for the real push now. Coming in, Infected is one shot. Kitsune Rush is not there yet. Underneath now for Zero, but RuPaul is dead. No ults coming up. Beat Overclock. It is Geekay who gets to all of their ultimates first. And this will be a 3-1 lead as Lethal unloads his clip over Tree's poor body.
Oh, it's the monkey's paw for Team Liquid. The second you get 90% on your ult, you instantly fall over dead from the looks of it. Absolute disaster for them. And now, 3-1 lead, you'd have to imagine a Simban is coming out next map from Team Liquid. They're having such a hard time versus the Symmetra. We're 4 maps deep. What remains? Is it Flashpoint?
What have we had? Let me do a quick map check before we look at the points. Yeah, we've not had Flashpoint yet.
I think we need, like, absolutely need a fucking Simban coming out on Flashpoint, or we're going to need the Venture performance of a lifetime. Because otherwise, it could just be a Geekay 4-1 here. They lose their Zero, and then they beat Zero in the grand final. Oh. Classic Gultech theory.
Yeah, all pretty even on that one. Vega significantly more death, or maybe not, like 3 more deaths than most other people. Lethal also high on the deaths, but that's part of a course with a lethal performance.
Thanks for the resub, Nuclear. Thanks for the 5 months. Papa said, what if I told you? Did they ban Sim on Flashpoint? Grow up.
What?
Did you ban Venture? Tell me you banned Venture.
They didn't ban Sim?
He said, what if I told you they banned Winston?
Wait, on where? Are we going to Saravasa?
We're going Flashpoint, right? Like, who cares if it's Saravasa or not? You're just gonna get your shit ran. Like, if they ban Winston, you counterban Venture, that's a 4-1. That's another indictment of the draft docs. Come on. I need to know, Cuffer. Are you telling Porkies right now? Are you coming into the chat to tell Porkies? He's probably already gone. He's probably already in the map, but Cuffer's just rage baiting. There's no way Liquid have that much cancer. Like, hey, Gay Hunter.
Drafts of the week.
Side note, fuck you to everyone that said we couldn't do it, especially fuck you to Commander X and Christopher in the Uncoachable podcast. Who else is on the Uncoachable podcast again other than Commander X and Christopher? I don't know. Keep spewing hate towards players. Legit the Instagram reels of Overwatch Esports. Tomathan clears.
Also, the thing is, when somebody does this, right, what they've done is they've taken one instance of something we've said, right? And there's actually been loads of times on the cast I praised Lep. I remember praising him, like glazing him to fuck actually for his playstyle on Ilios. But what he's done now is he's created tension, right? He's created animosity. So now, if he didn't like this level of scrutiny before, what does he think's gonna happen?
Yeah, no.
What does he think is going to happen? Does he not know about the? He watches the podcast, right? Does he not know about the Arena of Hate? Do you know what happens when you get in the Arena of Hate with Chrissy? Fuck.
Nobody wins in the Arena of Hate versus Chrissy. That guy is a full-time hater. I was born with it flowing through his blood. Pebble shivers when Commander X loses his cool. Post a fucking Rory emote right now, Sunflower.
There's also the blurring of hate and criticism that people do. Yeah, well, that's the thing. As soon as everyone thinks there should be, like, everyone is in the interest of, I guess, like, what do they call it? Like, fairness and, you know, calling it as you see it. Unless it's something negative about them, in which case it's completely unfair and unjustified. It's like, okay.
Tomathan clears, though.
Tomathan clears, though, yeah. Whereas, if I'm not mistaken, aren't Tomathan's videos only taking the piss?
Oh, I mean, Tomathan's videos are a little bit more positive, you know?
I feel like I don't think they're actually more positive. I think it's just the tone, you know? Like, Tomathan has that playful vibe. Like, you're just getting like a light jab in the arm, you know?
We have to kill Danny, dude. We have to kill Danny. He's actually first ban Winston.
Yeah, you see what I mean about Tomathan's playful vibe, and then you insisting we murder Daniel?
We should murder Daniel. They just lost to Sim 3 maps in a row. What are they doing that for? Oh, Winston's tearing us to bits. What's the one matchup that Team Liquid won, by the way? Winston! Oh my god.
Oh no.
No, I'm not okay.
Bad to worse as Wamone has remembered Sim exists as well. Oh no. Oh no.
Can we get some brick emojis in the chat for fucking Danny? Brick emoji! Oh, so tilting. Kabinga, thanks for the 10 months.
Wait, Sim isn't real. It's Tracer versus Sombra. It's Hazard from Kufa. Everything is fine. It's gonna be...
They were expecting ball from Team Liquid. They were expecting the ball rollout. And Team Liquid, they're playing the big brain game. You see Maymon, he started on Sombra to counter out Wrecking Ball, but Team Liquid, they're on the horse. But this is not a free win for Team Liquid. I do think that they've got a little bit of a compositional edge. But look at this rope wall. He gets manual hacked. And Cuppa, he comes flying in from the top rope and secures the kill. Tree has slid into a wall. And Cuppa, he is undeniable right now. Already 2 kills advantaged for the side of Geekay Esports. Ultraviolet hopping and bopping around like a goddamn jackrabbit as Cuppa presses the advantage. Vega will fall as well, and it's all Geekay Esports in the feed.
1 map away from becoming the champions of North America for the 2nd time. Back-to-back, Geekay are looking to go now, and they are in pole position. And what a way to start it here on the Saravasa. They are walking forward to spawn as well. It's going to be Team Liquid trying to swap over to the other side to come through, but Wamon is setting up for a manual hack, maybe in the virus of a backline here. Hits onto RuPaul, will be forced out. Chase opportunity for Zero, though. Wamon in so much trouble. He's hiding behind a box, and they're there just in time. Tree is coming back there as well, and UV just windows him. 1 pops him now. Zero still trying to trade it into the back. He gets 1, but it's too little, too late. They've got it there. UV, no hesitation, sees that opportunity with the window and just takes it.
Absolute disaster for the side of Team Liquid. 1 trade from Zero is not nearly enough to get them over the line right now. Cuppa, Maymo, and Admiral, they've all got their ultimates just around the corner. All Team Liquid have is a retake on their hands. RuPaul throws out the Kitsune Rush and goes down! He's dead again! 2 fights in a row. Game-losing deaths from RuPaul. But again, a game-winning kill from Zero. He's so good.
Terra Surge!
He is the heart and soul of the team. But it's just
Admiral
not
getting
enough.
the beat!
Admiral falls in the Terra Surge, but who cares, Xavier? Because Bat, Sombra, and Hazard are all alive. There's no way for Team Liquid to respond to this. They're just going to have to give up the first point. Vega, he wall rides back on. There's 3 members here. Infected's over to the ball now. 1 more touch. Vega gets the beat. The beat catches everybody.
Ajax! It's time to get back. They're right back in it. Somehow, some way, Team Liquid, they're all going to get hit by the EMP. Infected back on board. They're so low, but Team Liquid, they've reclaimed the point. And Ajax from Ollie at the worst possible moment. And Team Liquid, there's an opening.
Finally, Team Liquid are on a comp that they're comfortable on too. You can see they protect ban Wrecking Ball, and now they're actually playing Wrecking Ball. Suddenly, Geekay Esports' comp, it's still well suited to the ball. Maymon is still on the Sombra, but this is Boston's bread and butter. He goes deep, he slams Ultraviolet in the spawn. Needs to be careful. Clock pulled by Tree. Counter window from Ultraviolet all the way in spawn. He's actually killed. Infected in all of this. Not sure what he's landing. Perhaps one of his invisible demons. Cut the force to another pulse bomb from Zero. You put this kid in the clutch and he hits the pulse bombs every single time. Geekay Esports have traded it out, though. Zero will fall. It's a 3 versus 3. But Infected will be back oh so quickly. He is Wrecking Ball after all. Ultraviolet gets slammed. He goes down. No lamp available to him. Lethal has the clock. He pulls it, but Infected's right there. He's going to get in trouble. Slams the corner. Doesn't catch Lethal. Taking so much damage. Lethal is blocking the point sightline. No kills as of yet. Still, no kills converted. RuPaul running him down. Missing everything. But ultimately, Team Liquid, they come out on top. Vega, Zero, Tree, they all win their duels. And Geekay, they've let an absolute freebie slip through their fingers as a result of Ollie's Ajax.
Oh, it all turned in that moment, and now, as the dust settles, Team Liquid are actually looking at a really healthy ult advantage as well. Closer to Kitsune, Mines, B all coming online as well. Geekay only having this downpour right now. So hard to be consistent with that ultimate, and a big slam onto Lethal as well. Really is Infected's bread and butter right now. Forces out that land before they even get to point, and now a chance to go with Mines, but maybe a trade for Wamon. What a great trade. That's no Kitsune rush now. Geekay can start moving to point.
DK stepping up to point already. Maymon farming this EMP. Boston just rolling back and forth for a little bit of a laugh, trying to catch out Maymon in stealth, but he cannot do it. The most recent episodes, Rory, the most recent episodes. Turn off this co-stream, it sucks. I'm sorry, Daniel Dembeck, I'm sorry. I'm hitting the stop streaming button on OBS any second now. Cap goes Geekay's way, but Liquid are right back into this one. Swing out onto the point, Infected with a very nervous set of mines all over the objective. But the 3-2-1 dive is perfection. Zero pinches on that ideal, and that's 2 kills for Team Liquid. No trade from Geekay. They had the ultimates, but they just couldn't get it done. Too much of a split between UV and Ollie, and he just goes down to a 1 jump, 1 die.
You see these situations as well where Infected gets himself onto the backline with Zero, and sometimes there's kill opportunities, but other time he's just trying to waste UV and Admiral's time, and the rest of Team Liquid, they're going to push onto Kufa. They clear him off the point. Now for Team Liquid, it's going to be more of the same. Can they force this lamp early? Can they force any of these ults out early? The problem is they have to worry about this EMP. They need eyes on Ramon. It coming through. EMP comes through, but actually Geekay had rotated away from it. Any kills with EMP? Kufa eventually gets one onto RuPaul, an important one as well. Now big problem, Vega is getting forced back, regrouping with his team. For Lamp is being forced out from UV, but he kills Zero with it as well. Big trouble for Vega, but he's got a lot of pocket. He's actually giving Kufa the hands now. Punches him in the face. They survive here, but they've lost the flip.
Ah, look, Geekay, they do lose Kufa, but they've won the cap, and they've done it with keeping so many different ultimates. Thanks to the follows is enjoy a window from Ultraviolet. It's a solo window to take down Tree, and it is immediately paying off. No dividends, because we're trying to avoid repeating phrases here. No lift, no skip, no flip, none of that. So now, one last chance for Team Liquid here on C. Wide swing, overclock from Lethal, but Ultraviolet is there with a full pocket. Every cooldown available. Flanking Kitsune rush on the objective. Admiral with the worst beat the world has never seen. Beating absolutely nothing. What a waste. And now Geekay Esports, they've bunkered up on the point. Clock on the high ground. Lethal slides right into it, but he doesn't find the value. Everybody pushes in. Kufa's downpour is spectacular, and Ultraviolet kills absolutely everybody. The Geekay backline is doing it all. No chance for Infected. Props to Kufa for the best downpour. Wow.
Great play, and this will tie it up 1-1, and this Saravasa is, it's turning into an absolute scrap for every single point. Neck and neck, both of these teams, as we're going to move on to point B now. Geekay are trying to get the early hold on the choke, but Team Liquid coming back with mines, coming back with B, a clear ult opportunity as long as they can win everything before Ramon gets his EMP up.
They're telling me that Vega Ajaxed. I didn't see it, but apparently Vega Ajaxed when EMP happened. Infected rolling in, slams the backline. He's got UV in his sights and Minefield on point. And once again, Zera just chopping it up, takes down Ramon. So good, this performance from Zera. He's just good for it every single time. Kufa on the back step right now, needs to be careful. Hands up in his face. Ultraviolet pocketing him in the corner, but Team Liquid are going to leverage this Minefield and this initial kill into a cap.
Nice, easy cap off of mine. Still in this B advantage to go. And we're going to get into these mind games now between the B and the EMP. But actually, maybe not. UV's going to die first. So this fight's just over before it even really begins. Easy for Team Liquid as a result of that. And they will get to retake. And again, it'll be a similar situation. Ramon will have that EMP. Vega's got to try and find a beat timing. And last time around, EMP did cancel the beat. So Vega needs to play in this situation better now. Needs to get this beat off in this situation.
All on Vega. That's exactly what you want to hear as a Geekay Esports fan. Ramon has the EMP available to him, surely setting up for it. You can see Geekay flanking around the side. Oh my god. It's an EMP, Jackson Infected.
Admiral's going to die as well.
Out of that EMP. Oh,
well,
God.
People were expecting some kind of Ajax, and it delivered, but not the way you thought it would. Lamp to try and save Lethal's life here, but I think we are in late death territory right now, and this point, this touch, it's completely cooked for Geekay. I don't think there's a way for them. They're just going to have to give it over, and that's Team Liquid moving one round away. Ramon's actually going to get on the point right now. They're trying to bleed back in. If they can stall this one out a little bit more, Kufa's going to take the touch. Maybe it's not over yet. Beat from Admiral. They want to go for it. Vega has the beat ready to go. RuPaul's Kitsune rush now. The beat to go through the window. Doesn't catch Infected, but catches everyone else. Lamp is forced out in exchange. Admiral has died as well. Downpour from Kufa. What can he find? Not enough. Pulse Bomb finishes him off. And now Zero all over the backline. And he is just dancing around this high ground, killing them, shredding them. Does force more ults out there, Geekay. But in reality, expensive for both teams.
Oh, Zero doing so much for his team there. Disaster scene for Geekay. And look at this. Lethal is now going to make the move over to the Sombra. Maymone's not feeling it. Lethal decides he'll step up to the plate. We need a Sombra for the ball. It's just going to have to be a different human because Maymone is not cutting the mustard. Cuffer finds an early pick onto RuPaul, though. This is a little bit unexpected, but I suppose it's not the first time this map that RuPaul's been caught unawares on the Kiri. Maybe it's his third. So really, Geekay Esports getting a classic opener onto RuPaul here, and they're going to get bodies on the point, surely leverage this into a first cap. Not a bad start at all, given they use 0 ultimates.
No pressure on it now. Tree can go back with Overclock. Hack out. I don't know if I actually even cancelled the mines. Either way, Tree gonna try and rotate over to point. No, mines are on point, and Admiral is dancing around. He's playing in traffic right now, and Admiral's in big trouble. But he's so slippery. You might even say he's given Tree the slip here. I wouldn't, but some people might. Admiral's coming back in, not done with it yet. More pressure onto Tree. He's gonna try and shoot his way out, dodge. But Zero is cleaning up all the kills during this as well. And Team Liquid, they've dealt with all the threats. They've captured his first point, and they're getting in a great position here to close out the map.
Oh, really good for Team Liquid. The fact that that pre-fight pick onto RuPaul didn't even convert into a first cap for Geekay. Real bad news. They have 1.5 fights at best for this next turn, and Lethal still doesn't have that EMP. Zero has a pulse bomb, which he's been so good for all day long. Really rough scene for Geekay Esports right now.
Good for Slow,
He's taking a beating up in main, but he's good to block. He's good to keep himself alive. That is charging up support ultimate for his team. But Zero is on Ultraviolet now. He has to TP, and he doesn't have that tier 2 perk yet as well because he had to swap. Pulse Bomb from Maimon is completely wide. Zero could never. RuPaul has Kitsune Rush. He throws it down on the point. TP out from Lethal, but Ollie goes down. 91% on the beat. UV goes down as well. Zero good for both backliners here. Geekay Esports, they're 99% on 2 different ultimates, but once again, it's a monkey's paw situation. You get too close to the ultimate and you die. You fall off the face of the earth. Lethal, Admiral, Cuffer, they all die on the brink. Lethal EMP's the point. He nearly one-shot Zero, but he can't get it done. He TP's on. He gets off. Admiral needs to get this beat, but he's being chased. He does not get it. That's Vega's beat. We've changed POVs. And Liquid, they've brought themselves critical of the Winston ban, which I would quite literally never be, by the way, because this is a genius ban from them. Works out perfectly for Team Liquid. Now, they have the Sim ban in reserve for the next. If Nightmare know what's up, Nightmare is going to go ahead, no, not Nightmare, Geekay is going to go ahead and ban Venture, take it to New Junk City or something like that. So then the Sim is extremely viable once again, but no counter, no ban.
Bills now as well. Bit of a momentum swing in that one. Didn't feel particularly close. Lots of these sort of 50-50 situations going against Geekay there. The Admiral Ajax in that dogfight at the first point. Zero seems to have found, like, top performance there. Suddenly hard carry. Every kill is going his way. He's terrorizing the backline. And everything starts to feel good for Liquid here, but it depends what matchup we get here. Because obviously, ball not viable in all these places. They won't be able to get this type of matchup a lot. And they can't pick the maps either. Right, round a bit.
I think this is still a real uphill battle right now for the side of Liquid, because now it's map 6, I want to say, and we can go anywhere in the pool right now. A Nightmare, or Geekay rather, can pick anything they want, and they can protect ban however they want. So if they want to ban out that Venture, force the Sim matchup, so difficult to do anything against it. And Team Liquid, mind you, they used their Lucio ban on map 1. That means you can't counterban Lucio into the Symmetra. So you can protect ban Venture, but shut the fuck up, Minjay. There is no meaningful ban anymore for Team Liquid. They have to beat Sim. And they might just have to beat Sim without a Venture too. When are you going to shoot yourself in the head then? That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at with that. But yeah. Truth nuke. Brutal. Yeah, it's like that's the whole joke, you know? Congrats on the people that got it, I suppose. Hi, Hunter. I hope you're not taking the loss too hard. Scenes on a Monday morning here. It's a Sunday afternoon for me, Punky. It's 6:51 p.m. on a Sunday, so I've got the what do you call it? I've got the Sunday scaries right now is the thing, because I'm so worried about waking up on Monday to my job. That's what I'm feeling. Fuck, good amount of light outside. Mate, the weather in Utah is actually insane. It's like dry heat, 30 degrees every day. It's really nice. And it's sunny until like past 8 p.m. Like it's actually so mint. It's really good. Your job, what job, what job, what job? Give me my payout. Sorry, have fun at work today, chat. Butte, it's actually so mint. Like, you go for a wander down by the artificial man-made lake down by the side. It's just gorgeous. Did you see Smashy's game today, Punky? I went to map 5 versus Twisted Minds. So close. Double push on King's Row, but just could not get that first cap. Hello, Mr. Hunter. Please replay Vega Ajax. Good shout. A lot of Barneys today. Yesterday, though, 3-0 for SSG. I think you would have enjoyed that the most. Nightmare 3-0ing SSG belt to arse. That would have been your favorite. You won the Smash giveaway, so you're going to EWC? Oh, I need an EWC ticket, bro. No place I'd rather be. Mayman has the EMP. Vega has the beat drop. It's this fight. It's right here. Shut up, Minjay. I will kill you with my bare hands, Minjay. Alright. Vega has the beat. He pops the beat. He gets EMP'd. Well played. Bravo. You see, here's Vega. Here's Vega.
I'm back.
Nice try.
Huh?
We have to do the time again because I went and watched Vegas Ajax. Can you give me some numbers right now?
Yeah. 17, 16, these are seconds, 15, 14, 13, 12.
Nice.
That's right.
Yubi! Thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back, Yubi. Close game today. So close. Can we get an absolute wall of Yubi awesome in the chat? Welcome back, Yubi. I'd love to say I'd see you in Riyadh, but I won't be seeing you in Riyadh because I did not qualify. But that's okay. Thanks, Yubi. Welcome back.
Mauga for Infected here. Team Liquid still fighting up against Geekay's map point here, so they have to find the connect. And Vega, how on earth has he ended up here? The stomp comes in, but it's too little too late. Vega's already in and dead, and it's going to be a very easy and straightforward first fight here for Geekay.
This is quite the gambit from Geekay Esports. Lucio, Juno in this economy. They're going up against Zero on Tracer, and they have the balls to roll out Lucio Juno as well. Rare that you see this one. You see, Yubi, the people love you. The people here, they love you. A whole wall of Yubi awesome. 2 walls even. Ultraviolet has to be so careful in this matchup because Zero can take him to the cleaners in the blink of an eye. But Ultraviolet being on the Juno, it does enable some real aggression from Copper. Iron Mike with a speed ring can go absolutely gangbusters on your backline. RuPaul already taking a bunch of damage as Lethal swings in, starts swinging, big stomp in from Infected, and Admiral's gonna fall to that. TP out from Maimon, but is the damage done, Zav? No, because Iron Mike finds the trade. Tree with a trade back onto Ultraviolet. 1 player advantage for Team Liquid right now, but it does look as if Liquid are going to clean up this scrap.
Wait, Kufa's still 1 HP. Tree can trade that one out, and that should be enough now. Yeah, Tree killing all these low HP players. Admiral is going to preserve his KD and get out of there, and it will be a retake here. Big stomp from Infected, and if you're a Team Liquid fan, you need more of that. If these stomps aren't connecting, then he's just going to get obliterated after this. A lot of pressure on Infected to find these timings.
Oh, so much pressure. I really think that this Ultraviolet Juno pick is so ropey. I can't understand. I don't think you need to enable cover that much. I think the Sim does enough. High Noon in main. Lethal gets so much damage, but it's still not enough. No Suzu available for him is the thing. Maimon pops the symbol, and Iron Mike is good for not 1, not 2, but 3. Cuffer takes down almost the entirety of Team Liquid's roster. Zero Infected are the only ones left standing. Admiral's got his body on the point, and Geekay Esports, they're proving me wrong. Ultraviolet's still only 73% of the way to that orbital ray, but they've got the cap, and the ray is the best support ultimate in the game.
Yeah, they're coming there now as well. Zero gonna get himself on point, triggering this overtime as well. Overclock from Tree for space. Admiral goes for a beat, gets it off just about. Now Tree is in a world of trouble. Suzu comes through, but now he's in big trouble. For points still being forced, Team Liquid have to keep it contested. Infected's getting close to that cage as well. But Tree, he finds a trade thanks to Vega. It's 1-for-1 only onto point. Beat comes through from Vega now. Team Liquid committing into this. Zero looking for the backline, but forced away. Regroups onto point. Ray comes out now. Cage is there, but the Ray does so much, but Kufa can't live. The Ray can't keep him alive, but now Ramona's turbocharged. Can they find the kills? Infected, peeking all of it, goes for the stomp. Can't find anything, but Zero is cleaning up. And Infected still on point. Team Liquid not done on this point just yet.
UV needs to ditch this Juno pick. It's just not enough. RuPaul has built 2 ultimates in the time that UV has built 1. Team Liquid have swapped to Sombra Tracer to counter him out. 1 final recontest available for Geekay, and Ultraviolet is sticking it into Sombra Tracer with no ult charge. Grow the fuck up, Benjamin David. What are we doing right now? Geekay Esports recontesting one last time. Koreans talking on the right-hand side. Whoop. Bizarrely goes the way of Geekay in no time at all. Looks like too many of Team Liquid's DPS were set up forward. RuPaul has the Kitsune Rush, throws it down on the objective, but there's such a disadvantage in condition. Ultraviolet knew something I didn't about sticking the Juno, apparently, because there's a free flip for Geekay into a free pick. Team Liquid now scrapping it out on the point. Lethal will fall, but Mimone pops the symbol. Ultraviolet, he's so incredibly low, but there is a wall on the point, and that's a 4v4. This should favor Geekay Esports.
Stop kill on UV! Unbelievable! Admiral's gonna die with beat. Wait, Team Liquid, they might clutch it. Kufa thinks he can win with Annihilation, but he is so low. Iron Mike on the ropes right now, and he will fall. And Team Liquid, Benjamin David, more like Benjamin Button, because he won't grow up. He won't swap.
He's doing the exact opposite of growing up. He's childlike in his performance on Juno. Get off it! Kuffer goes to Winston, he goes to Orisa. I thought that Geekay really just needed a Kiriko pick here to close things out. But apparently, Kuffer needs to play musical heroes in order to appease Benjamin David, who wants to play Juno into Sombra Tracer. 4-man EMP, possibly even 5. People have been telling me it's one of the biggest EMPs we've ever seen. There's no Suzu for it, obviously. And Team Liquid are going to clean up this fight. Way to squander a 3-2 lead right now, Geekay Esports. What is going
The swap.
on?
Here's the swap. Orisa and Kiri now. Geekay have taken the hint, but Team Liquid, they still have good ults for this. It's going to be Beat versus Beat, but Infected so close for Cage, but RuPaul dies early. Beat in from Vega. They are trading it. It's 4v4. Cage is also close for Infected, but can he find the meaningful target? Eyes on to Lethal right now. More pressure from Zero. Doesn't even need for Cage. He's just got 2 hands and 2 guns. He takes no down. Zero now on the back line. No Suzu for UV. He gets the kill on Infected. He's so low. Zero trades that one out. More pressure onto Admiral. He's going to fall as well. Javelin forces for recall, but Kufa is a lone figure on this point right now, and Team Liquid have got more capture progress.
Team Liquid are stealing away this Suravasa. This is outrageous. I can't believe Geekay have banned the Venture and then gone on to play the cummiest of simcoms possible. I really cannot understand what's going on right now. I feel like they had a formula, they had a solution, and they have completely abandoned it. Infected TP's in, Infected pins in, and it looks like the entirety of Geekay has just flipped over to the point. Kuffer's dead, but the flip has gone the way of Geekay in this time. Infected's right back into it though, and Lethal is so low. In fact, Lethal is dead. There's almost no chance of recovery anymore for Geekay. Big beat onto Ultraviolet, and Team Liquid, they win this fight for free. 2-0 lead and 5 ults for the next fight.
Perfect situation for Team Liquid. Wanting to keep themselves in this series, wanting to send us to a map 7. And they've got everything to do it. Kufa's going to have the Terror Surge, but it just feels meek in comparison to this huge bank from Team Liquid coming up. Going to be heading over to point B, I think, for this one as well. And pressure now on Geekay. It's slipping away from them. It feels like their comp is a better matchup now, but here comes Infected. He goes early. Kitsune Rush push from RuPaul. They want to catch him napping. Kufa has the Terror Surge as he drops low HP. Suzu invested into Kufa. Pulls the Terror Surge in, but Kufa's going to keep the damage coming through. Stop there as well. Finds it. Big pressure. Cage to finish the kill in response to Kitsune Rush, but Lethal's got the kill. They're still stuck in the cage. Zero is there. Pulse Bomb's a misfo. 1 versus 3 will get shut down, and they will win that fight. Kufa now going over onto the Hazard, and Team Liquid tried to fight early, but it cost them big.
such a necessary fight for Geekay Esports. Only cost them 2 ultimates there to Team Liquid's 3. And mind you, Liquid were closing on 5. That is a absolutely crucial fight. Series losing for Team Liquid, game winning for Geekay. Tree setting up right now behind on the Sombra with the EMP, but you can see Oliver is already ready for it. Big comes out from Vega in main. Admiral scrapping it out, but again Infected hits the stop. He catches the overclocking Sojourn. Crucial kill for them. Now we've got bodies on the point for the side of EMP. Oh, EMP comes out into a beat. Stomp onto Cuffer, finds the kill, but RuPaul is traded. 1 player advantage right now for the side of Team Liquid, and the flip goes their way. Somehow, some way, Geekay have fumbled this one. Lethal winding up underfoot of poor Infected. It's really Liquid's game to lose at this point.
Yeah, great situation for him. It's going to be no ults on the board at all, so all going to be about this neutral. Again, eyes on the stomp value. Zera's going to run into Wimone. Wimone's had his recall forced early, just back to the team. Zera has his pulse bomb attempt as well in all of this. Pressure onto Admiral, and he's got the biggest feet in Boston. He's taken him down again, and all of a sudden, there's no chance at all. Lethal's going to get beamed down as well, and they have to reset quickly now, Geekay. They have one more chance.
Oh, these are not... Oh, these are such late deaths. Cutler's being staggered. This is a European special, or so Christiana tells me. Fortunately, Vega has something wrong in his brain, so he runs face to face with the staggered tank and kills himself. Infected is now in a spot of bother as he's being chased out on the point. The stagger has gone completely amiss. What is wrong with Team Liquid? Blame Vega for everything. Capital T for traded, ladies and gentlemen. DK are back into it where they had no right to be shut up.
Kitsune rush advantage for UV in this next fight as well, and this situation is looking more and more reasonable. If Infected can get to the cage, that might be the turning factor here, but 20% can still be quite a long way on Mauga. Tree 30% off the EMP. There is an ult swing, but Geekay, they have the point progress. It's going to be Team Liquid forced to make a move before they can. They have to top up Infected, but they have to go soon. Infected is on the back foot. He stomps in. Suzu comes through. Cage out on the top. Looking for it now. Wimona's hiding around the corner. He has the pulse bomb. Trying to dodge this damage. They flip the point. They're on it. Geekay are flooding back, but Kuffer and Wimone, they can't get out. They're stuck in the cage. Infected is going to get their boot back, but Vega can get the touch. They are all over it. Overclock from Lethal. It is desperate. It is one with Tree shutting him down, and it is looking all Team Liquid's way. We're going to map 7, Max.
Disastrous fight positioning for Geekay in that final turn. They fight outside, which means that Infected can throw down the cage, and then when Cuffer uses the downpour, he caught up many members of Team Liquid, but he was dragged away. Nobody could finish those kills because they had to run back to point lest they lose the series. Oh my days. We're going to map 7. Somebody tell me what Ben David was doing on Juno. I need to know. It was over. Thank you, Emergence, for the Prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. What were we doing on Juno?
I don't know. I mean, I can almost get behind it for first fight, right? Just because you get there earlier, and especially in that first point of New Junk City, the space is so important if you can get there a little bit quicker, right? So, can almost justify it for that and, you know, a Ray or something. But he's stuck on it for so long, opportunities to swap, but doesn't take them.
Oh, fuck. Map 7? What are they even going to go to now? I thought Flashpoint was by far the best mode for the sim. Are they going to go back to a BAP Hazard matchup?
Yeah,
they should just go to another hybrid, right? They're so good for it on hybrid. They use King's Row. They could do like a Midtown or something like that. Midtown Support Protect. I don't know what bans have been burned so far.
Let me have a peek.
But I do think, you know, Midtown is a little more fallible. Maybe they could do BAP Hazard on an Escort as well. They've already done Circuit as well. The 2 best BAP Hazard maps have been burned. Colosseo? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think they need to win through BAP Weaver or Sim right now. And they've gone to a Sim map and absolutely sold. Lucio Juno with Sim? What is going on?
What have we ever... What was it? Busan, Ilios, Oasis. And obviously we played... What was it? We played Ilios already. I don't know. This is crunch time.
Is Midtown an option? Midtown's definitely an option. They can pick any map in the pool.
Because we went back-to-back Flashpoint, right? So, Koth, Hybrid, Escort, all open. Push as well for Colosseo, but...
I don't think they want to go to Oasis. They could go to Oasis. Have they banned Orisa yet?
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't tell
They
me
could
who
go to
the bans
Oasis
are.
and if they go to Oasis and ban Orisa, they could play their Hazard comp, right?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Liquidpedia's not up to date. Fuck. Let's see if there's no Orisa ban in the first 4 maps, and I don't think we've seen one in the maps since then.
I don't think that they've banned Orisa.
Wait,
I don't think that they ever need to ban Orisa with this team.
If Face It is
They
to
play
be
Battle League.
believed... Oh, wait. No, Face It shouldn't be believed because these are all the wrong maps anyway. These aren't accurate.
Don't believe their lies, yeah. All Face It does is lie.
Alright, Pred's open for map number 7. It is an all for marbles situation.
Oh, man.
It's
Strawberries,
Oasis.
thanks for the tier 1. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Got you good. You're so MAGA. This is our S-tier coach, by the way. Those were your last 2 messages before you were complaining about the ads. Am I still an S-tier coach after coming 4th in NA OWCS for the most important tournament of the year? Let me know.
Depends what you think the S stands for.
Yeah, I think I might be in Capitology tier now, to be honest. I'm a streamer tier coach.
That's what the S stands for.
The S stands for streamer. I am an S tier coach, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh wait, I'm getting some useful information from Yoshim, who actually knows something about Overwatch. The Flashpoint spawn door speed boost makes it so Juno doesn't make a difference for first fight. Okay, well yeah, because we took the fact that UV stuck it clearly meant it was they had like bigger plans in mind either way, right? But just feels so scary to play a Lucio Juno backline into a Tracer, a 6 damage Tracer as well.
6 damage Tracer, and we're playing post-nerf Lucio Juno. Did you see how many fights it took for UV to build the ult? The ult charge nerfs are insane on Juno. That hero is just trash now. Like, you need to be playing it in a double flex comp to get any value at all. Because Lucio's not going to carry the game for you, and Juno's not going to carry the game for you. If you have 2 heroes that aren't going to carry the game for you, you need a really fast ultimate. And now it just doesn't show up anymore.
No way his name is Boston Fine. Of course his name is Boston Fine. Did you meet Mikey A's missus at the wedding?
Yeah.
Her surname is Final.
Well, it is an Oasis. It is an Oasis, but it's a Mauga ban from Geekay, not an Orisa ban. That's interesting because the Orisa ban was still available to them. I really thought that they were going to ban Orisa, but I guess it's kind of reasonable to ban Mauga as well because Mauga's quite good into Hazard too. I feel like this is just going to be an all the marbles situation where Geekay are going to be playing Hazard Sim, and it's just going to be Hazard Sim, Lucio Bap versus Orisa. What?
Team Liquid ban Sim.
Oh my god, Team Liquid had a Sim ban for map 7. Liquid are winning the map 7.
They've held and held and held and held.
Yeah, okay, game is over then. Game is over. I think Liquid are just going to take this one because they needed the Sim. Sim was their edge. And for whatever reason, the one map that they could play Sim extremely well. Wait, Sim's banned. I see 0 on Sim in spawn. So production is lying to me, right?
We've been tricked. Deceived.
North American production? What's going on here?
Either it's not banned or Zera's cheating. So what are we doing?
Are we just ban it in game? What's happening here?
Both are on Sim.
No.
These bans can't be right. Both teams are disqualified. Both teams are disqualified. Nightmare finished first, and SSG are going to the Esports World Cup.
What are the bans? Oh my god. 3-3 DQ. Awesome. Looks like neither team is on Sim for the round though. No interest. Anakiri, Winston for Team Liquid. This is what they played on map 1 goal so long ago. Lamp instantly forced for Admiral. But oh my god! Lethalus just rolled in and flash fanned a Tracer across the map. Infected has something like 20 health, but he's been full pocketed all the way up because Anakiri is so healy in that regard. But Geekay Esports, instant first fight win. Such a heads up play from Lethal. Great peel from Ultraviolet onto Admiral as well.
Great pressure now, important fight to win, all to play for now, and they are forced back. And the retake here is difficult for Team Liquid's comp. A slow backline trying to play through the sides, but Geekay, if they get too close, Kufa can make these aggressive moves, and he's got all these get out of jail cards thanks to the Lifeweaver backline. Tree is going to be forced back. Hack comes through onto Zera. Recall has been forced, but Zera will keep taking that jewel. He's preserved his position behind as well. Admiral is looking for him right now, but difficult for a Bap Lifeweaver to clear it, but Kufa just bullying the Winston, forces him back. 1-for-1 trade. Ramona's died behind, and a Nano Cast is coming through. Sleep onto Kufa, but gripped away. No Famba Hammer from Tree. No kill on that, but he has forced the lamp. Needs more though, and the problem is Kufa is just going to mark this cast, make it hard for Tree, but he keeps on peeking.
Oh, so much peeking going on right now as Lethal just keeps swinging over to the side. He's looking for Vega, looking to poke him out. Does not find the kill. Flashbang invested. Lethal now in a lot of trouble, but he will be... Oh my god, all the pocket in the world. The Tree is actually blocking the line of sight of the window right now. Bit of a buckle from Geekay Esports' backline. Over invested. Vega's also count a name owned. The Tree will fall to Lethal. Bit of a Cassidy gap right now. Lamp comes out finally. Vega being pushed in main, but the wall is so good to block the backline. Zera's all alone. Downpour comes out, catches potentially nothing. Backswing from Infected, but Team Liquid, they've got the ultimates to play with. Pulseman comes out, it's on a blocking hazard. Admiral falls to the nade. Lethal goes for another flash fan, can't find the kill. He hits the headshot on Zera, instant recall. He's holding this right-hand side right now, good for another headshot. Still 85% and counting for Geekay Esports. Infected on the objective, 98% to the Primal Rage. He needs this Primal to carry the game. Can he do it, Xavier?
Needs hands right now from Infected. RuPaul, he's choosing the enemy's Petal. He's using Admiral's Petal against him. Gets over the high ground and gets out, and Team Liquid get a crucial flip without using that Primal, without using anything else. Now they need to go kill Lethal because Lethal was on an adventure behind, but no, they're turning their attention to Kufa as well. They can't afford to give the flip. Hiding from Tree, but Kufa shuts it down. Lethal is still a menace in the backline. Admiral is onto the high ground, hands out from Infected. He needs something with this. RuPaul has finally killed this cast behind, but they've lost Vega. Infected, can he find anything in response? No, back on point. No Primal needs for pocket. Big trouble for Infected. Nowhere to go. Kufa cleans him up. The flip goes the way of Geekay. Window on point. Zera's recall is forced. This Nano's not coming.
No chance of a Nano. It looks like RuPaul has stepped into Ultraviolet shoes for map 7. I remember on Ilios map 1, Ultraviolet was the man going down with the crucial game-winning Nanos. Now it's RuPaul doing the same as Team Liquid have been 100-27. Geekay Esports looking powerful. And I will say, Xavier, this map, Oasis City Center, that's supposed to be the diciest of the three for Geekay Esports' comp. That's where the Bap and the Weaver are most susceptible to the dives of the Kiri Tracer, of the Winston. On these more insular points, I really feel like Geekay have the edge. They can just go Lucio Bap Sim. And they will. God only knows what Team Liquid banned, because apparently production hasn't cottoned on to the fact after a full point that Sim is being picked, and the bans are wrong.
No such insight on what the real bans are, but it's not stopping Geekay right now. It's going to be Zera TPing out of spawn as well, and it looks like actually a rollout to the opposite side for Geekay. Going to start low ground. Both teams actually starting low ground here. No interest. Going to butt heads as Infected's going to get in that early space on point. Ramon trying to get behind early on, looking for that timing. Slow comes out, but doesn't find anything. Damage onto RuPaul, but Ramon is being poked back. RuPaul happy to take that jewel, but will now be regrouping with his team on point. Infected's taking a lot of damage, so he needs that pocket. Zera's had his recall force as well. They're stuffed in a room right now, Geekay and Tree. Lots of damage in there, but a slow from Kufa to try and turn it, and it's killed Vega as a result. Tree is 1 HP, 6 HP dead.
To follow. Oh, Mike catches him, and it's looking like Geekay Esports are just good for it right now. Nothing is going Team Liquid's way. They find themselves in a mirror where Kufa gets to play some of his best. Lucio back Ram for all of the marbles. Zera turning water to wine, perhaps even bread to fish on the Tracer, but it's just not enough. Even when Ramon is consistently being damaged and final blow gapped by Zera, it's not enough to stop Team Liquid from failing. Vega 30% to the beat. Admiral 85%. Do you see the importance of having a main support that doesn't make game-losing mistakes? Surely. Lethal gets flashbang, but it's not going to make a lick of difference. That was a spear, not a flashbang. Land forced out very early from Ultraviolet, but he's straight up onto the high ground. He pops the window for the swing. Beat comes out from Ollie. They push inside. They don't push inside. High Noon indoors. Marking. Remaimon peeks it. Grow up. dropped in dirt for sure, but RuPaul and Vega are both
3v3.
traded. Iron Mike is good for it. Infected has the ultimate. Lethal pops the high noon, but Infected is going absolutely flow state right now. Infected and Zero doing it all. It's Cuppa versus the world.
Nearly has the annihilation, but surely can't go for it here. He's given a flip as well, so just has to accept his fate. And Team Liquid get out of dodge, and that was a really early beat from Admiral that wasn't converted into a fight win. 2 of their players kited underneath due to that early flank from Tree, which meant it was only a 3-person beat in the end. Now Team Liquid in a great position. Terra Surge and Pulse Bomb combo available for them if they want, and Vega with a significant beat advantage.
Vega has a huge beat advantage right now, but mind you, this is Vega's first beat to Ollie's second. Pulse from Mome is good. He catches RuPaul's lamp, but no kill yet. Iron Mike's in the backline though. He's already found one. Vega's beat misses Tree and Infected, and it is a disaster scene for Team Liquid, all going their way. Zero might have found a pulse kill onto Ultraviolet. He tries to trade lethal, but cannot. And Geekay Esports are in the driver's seat to take this map 7 and to close out the North American Grand Finals.
One more fight for Geekay, and they have annihilation. Team Liquid have nothing. Zero's been doing so much in this series, but they need a miracle right now from one of their DPS. They need something because this annihilation is going to be so hard to fight on point. They're going to try and get Tree into a meaningful position. He goes high ground now, forces the recall. Admiral is there as well. They turn their attention onto Infected. Tree's trying to play this off angle. RuPaul with a kill onto Amon, and opening nearly a window as well. Kufa nearly has the annihilation, but can he get it done?
Oh, Iron Mike
in
needs
so
to go
much trouble.
backline
He's
right
kidnapped.
now. I think Geekay gonna let this fight just go through to the keeper. No ultimates required for Team Liquid. Such a huge fumble for Geekay. Losing that pick early on. Was that Ramon who went down first? Vega naturally being traded out. But you need to keep your eyes on the next fight, Xavier, because of this gap between Vega and Admiral, because of these constant deaths for Vega. Ollie's got his second beat, and Vega's only 40%. If we see Windows traded, Cuppa's going to go blasting right over that, reinforced by Admiral's beat. Window comes out early. Window, lamp, beat comes through. Tree will fall. RuPaul soon to follow. It's 97%, Xavier. Here comes the annihilation. Iron Mike goes deep. RuPaul finds one onto Ramon. It's still not over, but Geekay, they keep pushing forward. Vega, he keeps skating out. He's actually escaped.
Infected
has to get the touch. He gets one. Zero's good for another. He's got the pulse bomb as well. Can Zero pulse Ultraviolet here? Infected pops the Terra Surge. He pulses lethal.
Zero's got two!
It's game winning! He catches lethal and Admiral both. Zero is him in these clutch decisions, but now Ramon has his own pulse bomb. Flip may just go over to Team Liquid here. Pulse from Ramon catches Tree! Ramon has 30 HP but Infected. Oh my god,
Zero's got third!
Just him! Around the corner through the pocket. RuPaul's back on Kiri. Vega's 90% to the beat, but Liquid need to keep touching. Iron Mike is on the back of the point. Zero slithering on in from the side. He gets on Ultraviolet. 3 blinks invested. He has the recall. He recalls back to the point. Infected is back on Wrecking Ball. Iron Mike scrapping up on the point. Lethal pushing because he knows the enemy Tracer has no recall. Vega has the beat. He pops it. All 5 members of Team Liquid receive it, but Ultraviolet, he has another lamp in the Liquid. 2 kills come through for Team Liquid. Cuppa trades Infected. Zero pulses a shield. It's nearly a C9, but they get the touch. Cuppa is on the point, scrapping it out. He finds not 1, not 2, not 3 with Ramon. It's Zero and RuPaul. It's RuPaul versus the world. Geekay takes the grand finals.
Zero's still all over it. Cuppa's going to shut down everyone. A final form timing to finish it off. And Geekay are the North American champions for the 2nd time running. Incredible clutch. They lose 2 flashpoints in a row, but they are good for it on Oasis. And what a final fight. Insane. I thought Zero had it there. The beat push was good. They kill UV. They've gotten pinned in the corner, but Kufa gets that final form, and it's such a dogfight. Everyone's so low. He just cleans it up.
Oh, the back-to-back champions. Geekay, no Zero, no problem. Iron Mike on the Ramatra, good for it. 2 stages in a row. Apparently, Ramon, a perfect shoe-in for Zero. As Zero goes over to Team Liquid, slightly reinforces them over to the 2nd seed rather than the 3rd, but still Geekay are good to close it out. It's just Geekay theory. Classic Gultech. Oh.
Zero, it's from Magic Mag. Zero builds 2 pulses in final fight and still loses because no one can get rid of Cuffer. Bloody Ram, mate! He won't leave the point. That mic is made of iron. Thank you, Vermilion, for the prime.
How does he do it? Good night, chat. Good night.
Was Sim banned?
Strawberries.
Was Sim banned after all? Nobody knows.
You're gonna have to replay map 7. Sim was banned all along. Wait, what was the ban, Danny? What was the ban? I need to know what the ban was for map 7. Because the production is just showing a Sim ban that doesn't exist. I can see both teams TPing out. I guess we'll never know. Danny's already gone. I think she was already banned. Wait, you did ban Sim?
Wait, Team Liquid banned
Danny,
Sim and did
map
2
7.
TPs out of spawn?
Replay that map 7. If you banned Sim was not banned, bro. They were playing it. Let's get a map 8
People TP'd
going.
out of
Come on.
spawn. Thank you.
Seriously, let's get a map 8 going.
Do it again. Thank you, Arthur, for the 5 gifted as well. Thank you very much. And if anything,
stop the count.
Stop the count. It's time to play map 7 again.
Both teams were TPing out of spawn. Play it again.
Play it again. Referee.
No way. Danny, I need a recount. I demand a recount. Can we get some cinemaggers in the chat for stopping the count? It was a bug because they don't go to map 7. Who cares about the bug? Recount! Your ban was nullified! You see this?
Setting this to VAR, people were TPing out of spawn. I mean, maybe you more than them, honestly, but fuck it, replay it.
Liquid TP'd out and Geekay didn't. I still demand a recount.
Why can they pick Sim? Surely it's blocked. You would think that it would be banned in lobby to avoid any of these situations, but that's only what you would think.
You see this? This is Ramon TPing his team out of the spawn. Forget about this GG shit, Danny. Recount, deny, deny, deny. Always claim victory. You can win this map 7, Danny. You just need to replay it.
Somebody hasn't read Art of the Deal.
Clearly.
Geekay did it too, no? Yeah.
Who cares? Recount.
I'm being told it normally is.
What normally is?
Yeah,
Saudi
good.
Elite situation on our hands.
Yeah, I love it when it's... Yeah, oh no, we do normally do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. It seems like a bug in Faceit. The Sim ban was assigned to a game 6 instead of 7. Yeah, but then just stop it and host the lobby manually.
Just restart it, like...
Yeah, like...
Why didn't you guys call the admin when Sim was unlocked in spawn? Goofy Jokester! 4,000 viewer raid, thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to all of Goofy Jokester's 4,000 viewers. If any of Goofy Jokester's 4,000 viewers want to do some gifted subs, there's a 35% discount going for the next, 2 hours or something. So, yeah, get moving on that.
You see, UV has tweeted, and he's quote tweeted RuPaul's tweet from 2024, where RuPaul says...
24?
Yeah, he says, "We are kings of NA still. The difference between first and second place is performing when it matters most, and that's what we did today. Proud of the team for bouncing back and staying calm." Then UV tweets, "GG Team Liquid, love you all, NA champs I guess, that's the difference between first and second."
Healthy rivalry.
Healthy rivalry.
Healthy rivalry.
Did you see this tweet as well? Let me link it to you. This was a response to the Lep tweet. From a Charlie511. Tomathan, Lep is shit. What a sweetheart. Uncoachable, Lep is shit. Human resources?
Should be Kuffa and Lethal? Yes?
Let's see this interview.
Oh, Kuffa and Lethal?
Let's go with it. Never know what you're gonna get. Overwatch is
hello.
Chocolates. Lethal and Kuffa. First of all...
Kuffa with the top knot.
Yeah, right. Guys, congratulations, first and foremost, but also you have to walk us through this. What was going on yesterday? Like, this was a completely different series. Today you played it close, you came out on top. What adjustments did you guys make heading into today's match? Was there anything happening along the lines of, you know, hiding strats yesterday? Like,
fuck off,
please
so.
make it make sense.
Respectfully.
Here you go,
Yeah, okay. Just played Malga for 6 maps.
I don't think the comp that we were playing yesterday was really an issue. I think it was just the way we were playing it. Like, if you watch back that game, I'm literally just like trolling my brains out on Morga. Like, the whole comp depends around me not trolling, and I just turbo trolled. So I think it was like that, and also like only a few days playing that. And so we just went back to like our basics, like what we've always played. And I mean, these guys are playing Ram Mirror after not learning from stage 1, so I don't know. We'll just beat them.
Okay, I have 2 comments. So is the man bun like a thing that you're gonna try and keep? Is that like for the headset to kind of block out of the ways?
Nah.
Okay. No, well, a second one is with you now going into it. We saw so much more of the Ram. You didn't want to stick with the Malga. Again, you were kind of just testing things out. And, you know, Wheat's even saying before we went into this match, you know, going back to the basics, is it just a night and day feel difference for you when you play the Ramatra? Just because it looks so strong for you, Kaffa?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely confident, and like, it's chill to mirror on, like, it's fine. I think we've been playing a lot more Hazard this season. Like, we didn't really play much Ram most of the regular season. It was on like a few maps, but I mean, if it's a match where there's like money on the line and it's a Ram mirror, like, I'll just take that. Yeah. It's just fine with me.
Sorry, we got the iron mic.
Lethal, I gotta ask you, of course, you win here now. You won stage 2 in North America. You also had an amazing result at Champions Clash, getting 3rd there as well under the Nightmare organization. How do you kind of take the success here from stage 2 and channel that towards a successful mid-season championship? How do you take some of the lessons you've learned over the past few months and really have a successful mid-season championship ahead of you?
I mean, I think we would take these like NA games as like practice for us, and because now we gotta punch higher than NA, you know? We gotta punch like to the Asian teams, at EU teams too, so we're using this as practice. This region is our practice, and then when we go to the international stage, that's where we, you know, start rolling and start playing properly.
I love it.
Right on. This was just a scrim. What a scrim it was. Well, Lethal, Kaffa, thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with us. Also, I believe Lethal is also our player of the match. That's right. So, yes!
Yes! Take that, Zero. I took your fucking MVP. Oh, sorry for swearing.
That's well dedicated. Well dedicated.
That's right. That's right. I took everything away from him. Lunch money and then some. Lethal, well deserved though. Absolute banger performance from you and the entire team. And we can't wait to see more of all of you on the big stage for the mid-season championship. Congratulations and thank you so much.
Can I say something liquid real quick?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stage is yours.
Okay.
Good shout.
Liquid, you cannot buy wins. Just letting you guys know, you cannot buy wins.
That's so behind.
Oh. And with that burn and mic drop, we're gonna say bye to you guys.
All done. I'm gonna go watch Squid Game season 3. Are you streaming anymore? Are you done?
I'm done. Oh, I'm almost done. But I do have to do a coin flip for Bobby Rossi. He's got $500,000 on the line for VIP or a week timeout.
Good luck to your coin flip. See you later.
Oh, good night, Max. Oh, right. Okay, $500,000 on the line. Bobby Rossi. Bobby Rossi wants heads. We've had 2 prior coin flips this weekend. Let me go big screen. 2 prior coin flips. We've had 1 winner, 1 loser. Okay? Previously, I think it was heads was for winner, tails was for loser. Bobby Rossi has gone heads, okay? Oh, it's fucking tails! No! We end with a negative record, Bobby Rossi! No! Fuck. It was going to be such a cap, but it's a mighty salute. We will see you next week, Bobby Rossi. There will always be more chances to gamble and more chances to win that VIP. We'll see you in a week, Bobby. I appreciate the effort, though. Whoa. All right. And yeah, I think we're done, right? Great games this week. Really good weekend of Overwatch, honestly. China, more interesting than maybe I expected, honestly. EMEA and NA both delivered great series. OWCS versus TM just continues to be a classic. There's going to be a rematch of that in the Saudi E-League on Thursday and Friday, which I might be streaming. And then next stream after that might actually be maybe Face It playoffs at the weekend, maybe. And then definitely the promotion relegation games on the 13th of July. But if you want any of that information, then keep follow on the Discord, look at the Twitch schedule, or follow on Twitter, and there'll be stuff all about that, okay? So we'll figure out all those details as and when they come throughout, okay? So thank you very much, everyone, for the support this weekend and all of that. I will see you when I next see you, and we'll find someone to raid. Do we know who's still streaming? Oh wait, Sunshine Bread is back on. Yeah, I'm sending you to Sunshine Bread. Wait, where is she? There she is. I don't know what she's playing. Let's listen.
I'm not gonna say name. You know who you are. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry to you specifically, man. It's my bad. Okay? It's my bad. Okay, upgrade. Manager. Update, you bitch. Sorry. Okay. Unlock. Okay, now I have a toolbox. Now I can open the door. Right?
I don't know what she's playing, but her stream title is Gulp. So I'll send you to Sunshine Bread and give her a gulp, okay? I'm looking for a mass gulp when I send you over there, okay? Let me just let this ad finish and then we'll get it done and we can tidy this one up. All right, I'm going to end the YouTube stream and recording now out of respect, and then I'll send the rest of the Twitch people over as well. So goodbye, YouTube. Good night. Thank you for watching this weekend. Get your gulps at the